guys, it's Frances Tiafoe, and I'm gonna teach you how to hit a forehand just like me. Check it out. Western grip, take it back and get heavy and get under the ball as much as you can. Step in, get good depth, swing your arm through, drop the wrist, heavy, load the leg, step in when it's short, then just plant your leg, and then you can send the ball as deep as you want. Loose wrist is always the key. And gets really fast acceleration through the ball. It's all about how you meet it. And that's how you hit a forehand. See y'all next time.
They were showing it on the TV the other day, actually, here, the match with me and Sasha, and I happened to walk in. I really don't know how I was able to win that match, so it was amazing to kind of pull that out. I got a lot of confidence from it. Semifinals here, like a home tournament, was just like, the feeling was incredible and just couldn't even believe it. Moments like that are like the reason why I want to play tennis. I was able to kind of just piggyback off the confidence from making semis here and just continue to play well for the rest of the year. I felt like I went up a whole level or two and just became a different player. I'd visualize like playing in like the finals of a Grand Slam, and it's pretty crazy that I'm here now and just improve a little more and keep working hard, and it might not be too far away from actually happening.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tuned Into Tennis. We are about to get into our live watch along and conversation for this historic U.S. Open men's semifinal between Frances Tiafoe and Taylor Fritz. Apologies about the delay in getting us started. The match is underway, and Taylor Fritz just broke to go up an early break 2-love. So here we are. Thank you guys for joining. If you're in the chat on YouTube or X, formerly known as Twitter, feel free to say hello and engage with me throughout the stream. Let me know where you're listening and watching the match from. It's always fun to see where you guys are in the world. So let me know. I believe I have some guests in the background or backstage. Whenever you guys are ready to join on the stage, let me know if you can hear and see me. But yeah, I'm excited for this match. Prime time at the U.S. Open has been fun for the most part the last week and some change. So hopefully this match is no different. Okay, intro. Trying to do a little something. Let me switch some things up really quickly. Bam, there we go. Is my friend backstage ready? Can I get a thumbs up if you're ready? No? Okay. Hey, Karima.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, because I'm using something different right now.
Were you doing payroll?
See, I figured. Well, I was, but I'm using this now on my phone,
Hmm.
opposed to my laptop, which I usually do. And so, but now I can watch the match on my laptop,
Gotcha.
but I don't know
Because of
why.
the whole ESPN Disney Plus or Disney debacle thing.
Yes, but it's on ESPN Plus. But for some reason, I can't watch ESPN Plus on my phone, which I normally can.
Oh,
So now it's all forgot. So now
they
basically
just want to make it very hard for us all the way around.
they do. And guess what? It's working. It's working. So yeah. But hey there, Miles.
Hi. Are you buckled in for what is hopefully a good match?
I am. I'm buckled in, ready to go,
Is Francis?
What the It doesn't look like so far. Being already down, love 3. So,
Yes.
we're gonna see. He's gonna turn around. He's shaking off all of the jitters and everything. This major
Hmm.
moment for him, but he's actually been there before.
Hmm.
Taylor has not, but Taylor seems to have just kind of embraced everything thus far. That's what it looks like.
He has, and he is certainly embraced the how do I say this? The simple matchup really between
Right.
Tiafoe and Fritz. I mean, he leads the head-to-head 6-1. Tiafoe hasn't beaten him in an ATP match since 2016. So, it doesn't from that angle, it looks like Taylor Fritz is max to lose, but there's also quite a bit of something that I actually want to get your opinion on. There's quite a bit of something that happens for Frances Tiafoe on Arthur Ashe under the lights. So you never, I mean, sports is a wild concept. You never really want to underestimate that. But as far as the first 12 minutes of this match, Fritz is definitely the more stable of the two.
Correct. Correct. Which I was actually kind of surprised because I thought Fritz would come in kind of nervous,
Mm-hmm.
but he's taking it in stride.
Yeah.
And there we have it. Look at that.
There's the score right there for you. Let's see. I have a question for you, Karima. Let me go back to the
Yes.
comments and see who's all joining us. Let me remove this banner. Having to be the host, talent, producer, and editor of a whole live stream is juggling multiple things at once, guys. So, with that being said, if you haven't subscribed to Tuned Into Tennis, please do, because one, it lets me know that I'm not doing all of this in vain, and two, it just helps the channel grow. So yeah, subscribe to Tuned Into Tennis. If you've never seen my face before, I'm Miles David, and I talk tennis in a very colorful and audacious way. And then check in the comments, Sydney, I'm so glad you're in the audience. Glad to have you here watching with us. Who else is joining us today? CNJ is a new subscriber. You can be just like CNJ if you hit that subscribe button. Welcome, CNJ. Hope you enjoy our stream in this match. The Harris is right. Subscribe, y'all. It's the right thing to do, and it's free. But my question to you, Karima,
Yeah.
I made this kind of statement either on my podcast the other night or somewhere around the tennis atmosphere. Do you get the feeling, or do you agree with the fact that tennis players just have a certain je ne sais quoi on certain courts in different tournaments?
Oh, well, I would say that when you say that part, are you speaking about, do they feel more comfortable when they're playing on a certain court than others? Or I mean, because that's
Yes, but are they more adept to like bringing in like magic or like allowing the best parts of their game to flow out? And I ask that because I can't remember a man outside of the big three in like their respective places that they've done it. I can't remember a man having that kind of those kind of intangibles tied to a specific place in a tournament like Francis on Ashe. He's good at the U.S. Open period, but on Ashe, I think that's the best tennis I've ever seen him play.
Yeah, well, I think that's where his best results, really, when you think about it, in a major, I feel like, is at the Open, and they're gonna feature him on Ashe as he plays better. And so since he happened to be going up against someone who's already going to be on Ash, like
Mm-hmm.
you weren't put on Ash because you were going up against Tiafoe. Tiafoe was put on Ash because he was meeting up with Carlos Alcaraz. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So that's why he was really there, because his game really hadn't, leveled up, I would
But
say.
for the past couple of years, I remember even as far back in 2021, they put him on Ash against Rublev, which he won, and I think he lost the next match to Felix Auger-Aliassime. Those two matches were on Ash, and in 2022, the big breakthrough, he beat Rafa on Ash. Rublev was
Yeah.
on Ash again, and then Carlos in the semis was on Ash, obviously of the semifinals. And then last year, a bunch of his matches were on Ash, either daytime or nighttime. Obviously, the Ben Shelton quarterfinal was on Ash at night, but he's had some Armstrong in between there too. But best tennis of Frances Tiafoe's career as he gets on the board here, 1-3 in the first set, has been on Ash. And what it makes me think of is our good sister Venus Williams on Wimbledon center court, because Venus could have won one tournament all year or no tournaments all year, but when she got on center court at Wimbledon, it was a different story almost every single time, especially in those moments where she wasn't as consistently playing on tour throughout the long season. But at Wimbledon, she would kind of circle that on her calendar and her game would elevate to the moment. Thinking back to 2005, I think 2005, Venus had won an Istanbul, a title in Istanbul on clay coming into Wimbledon. That was it. And she turned it around. She did it again in 2007 as a low seed. In 2008, she was defending champion, but she hadn't won a title all of 2008. So like those kind of things I remember, as far as like, okay, she may not be the most dominant factor all year round, but at this part of the season on this court, you better take her seriously,
Yeah, well, but then I think that, yes, I just think certain courts or venues or, certain type of weather brings out the best in a player. And as far as atmosphere goes, clearly Ash always brings that kind of energy if you are that kind of player that, raises your level in that as well. So yeah, Ash is for Tiafoe in this case, because he doesn't really get this opportunity. So
he's admitted as such in some of his press conferences. Like I think the last one, they specifically asked him, like, I'm paraphrasing, but they were like, do you purposefully try to make your season step up in August? And he was like, August is the time to shine, and it's going to be hard for me to recreate the same kind of energy I get on Ash if I'm out on the back courts of Madrid or Rome. Like, not that maybe there might be some discussion here. Maybe he doesn't. He might not take those. What's her name from Orange Is the New Black?
Laverne Cox.
Laverne Cox. She's in the building, and she's been to a couple of U.S. Open sessions. I like to see her. I like that. But yeah, Francis just doesn't have the same sprinkle, to use his signature, at the European clay court tournaments or some of the other tournaments around the schedule as he does in the States overall, and then specifically in New York. So,
well, but New York is its own beast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So everybody feels a different level of energy when they come to the open period. Like you can ask any player, they're like, well, going to the open, being in New York, it's just a different level. And that's where, yes, they do want to shine. They do want to really peak, but sometimes it doesn't happen for them. But going in, this is where they want to really bring it, because of the atmosphere that the open just generates. And you don't have that same kind of feeling, while you're in Australia. Like it's not. I
think it's a case.
Australia has, but
yeah, it has a vibe, and it's case by case person. Because if you tell Alexei Popyrin, I'm sure Alexei Popyrin loved some of the energy in his match against Novak Djokovic, but
Yeah.
I can almost guarantee you, if you ask him where he would really, really want to play, it'd be on Rod Laver Arena in Melbourne, Australia. You know, so it's based on where you're from,
Yes.
what your connection is to, all of that stuff.
Right, but I'm sure him coming to New York, he can say, "Hey, if I get on Ash, whoa, I'm living the dream, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm living the dream." So, and you saw that with his actual like reaction to big shots, he actually was just like, "Yeah, like
whoa,
okay."
that's the thing right there. Yeah,
Exactly. So, that's what I'm just saying, that the Open being in New York, these players, no matter where they are from, it is just another level. We've been to the Open, and even on the outer courts, there is a level of energy generated that I'm sure on outer courts at other majors are not really, they just outer courts, and you just be like, all right, but you could
I don't know.
No, I think so.
I think it depends.
So,
like I definitely think the U.S. Open atmosphere is special, but some of my European followers, as they engage, they say good things about the French Open and Wimbledon outer courts and the atmosphere. Oh, heck, Gayle King, she's in the audience cheering on Frances Tiafoe as he gets a break back at 2-3 in this first set, playing a little bit better, pumping his fist to the crowd.
Now they're back on serve.
Back on serve.
So yeah, I'm just saying that you feel that energy on those outer courts at the Open, like court 17. That's just like, yo, grandstand. It's another like woohoo. Even just those small, because it's so intimate on those, it's just another level of energy that is brought. So
yeah,
my thoughts.
No, that's what you're here for, Karima. Your thoughts. Sydney, are you in New York by any chance, or have you gone at all this U.S. Open? Let me know if you have.
Sydney Bill the third.
Yes, Sydney Bill the third, to be very specific.
So what is
Karima,
this,
your biggest fan is in the audience, Mr. Steven.
Hey,
Steven. What was your question, Karima? What were you going to say?
What is this new music that you have going on in the background?
Is it too loud?
I mean, let me see what it sounds like if the volume was lowered a little bit. Let's see.
I think it's literally at 2. Yeah, it's at 2.
Let's see what it sounds like at 1. I mean, just curious,
Okay. 1 is basically silent, Karima. That's better.
Well, no, I can hear it, but it's not as intrusive. That's all.
That one had a whole bunch of horns. That one had a whole bunch of horns. Let me go to Let me try something a little bit more chill hoppy, not hip hop, but chill hop.
Oh, okay.
Not so much horny. Oh, not horny, but you know what I mean.
That's what she said. No, but hey,
can you hear this one?
I can, but it's a lot less intrusive. So.
Gotcha. Okay.
So maybe the horns section was just doing the most. So yeah. But now let's see.
Is Melissa in the audience? Yes, she is. Melissa Vong. Hey, Melissa. Glad to have you. The Harris said he went to the U.S. Open last year. Harris, what was your favorite match from last year? Let us know. Melissa said, Steven, I'm here for your comments too. Yes, all commentary in the chat is encouraged for sure as we watch this. Again, as I say multiple times probably throughout the match, a historic night for American men's tennis. Because, I mean, me and Karima will be the first one to tell you we've been supporting American women's tennis since basically the induction of time. But American men's tennis has been a little bit tougher to support in these late stages of slams because they just simply haven't been there.
Wow, he made that last
Taylor
in,
Fritz. That was
looked
in.
out, right? I was
Yep.
like, and Francis had a play on it, and he let it go. And
On the next changeover, remind me to ask you what are your thoughts? I don't think I've ever asked you this. What are your thoughts on Taylor Fritz wearing Boss?
okay,
So we'll get back to that. Slow-mo. Steven said my comments are mostly going to be drooling over Francis, but I'll try to stay professional. I really do think that there's something like there's merit there. I mean, I don't think Francis is on the level of where Serena was, where Serena put on the legendary tracksuit and like every black barber in America posted that behind their chair as like inspiration or just pure lust, because that's what that was the experience me growing up in the South getting my hair cut like that. I couldn't escape that picture. But for other demographics or whatever you're attracted to within that lane, I think Tiafoe being somewhat of a sex symbol is important. Like, I mean, we talk about the levels that really come with being a professional athlete, and being attractive and endearing to people, whether it's physically or what you say or how you interact with people. Like, all of that levels you up and makes you more digestible, like I like to say,
yeah,
depending on what your tastes are.
Right, and you used sex symbol. He's at that level for folks?
I mean, Francis has done some work with Calvin Klein, shirtless and just in his drawers, and I feel like you kind of get put into the category of being a sex symbol when you do stuff like that. You may not be the sex symbol, but you're in the conversation.
Okay, all right. Yeah. I was checking.
Yeah, and I mean, when you have a very obvious musculature advantage like Frances Tiafoe has with his gluteus maximus, that puts you in the conversation as well.
Okay. Yeah. For me, I just don't think he's reached the level of symbol.
Well, yeah, a win tonight and a good performance in the finals definitely helps him.
Yeah,
Taylor Fritz
took a spill.
Taylor took a tumble.
But he's up.
Taylor took a tumble, but Francis won the point with the nice pass. And Francis has even alluded to this throughout the tournament. Him and James Blake had a conversation I was glad to catch on ESPN. Like, James asked him about, like, being in the gym, his arms, the sleeveless shirt. He was like, yeah, I take a lot of pride in making sure I stay in the gym, not to necessarily bulk up, but to make sure my game is solid and my physicality is solid, because I mean, when you cover the court like Francis and you have the initiative to always want to come to the net, you have to be strong to do that in some way, shape, or form, so
yeah. Well, you want to be fit anyway. You're playing tennis. You want to be in the best shape possible because you're doing a lot of running.
Yeah, it's all on you. You're not passing the ball to anybody. It's just on you.
Right. Your legs need to be strong. You got to get up to that serve. And just going back to Taylor Fritz and that spill, he was sliding and just kind of lost that footing there. Oh, look at Rory McIlroy in the audience. He's a golf.
See how Francis and Taylor bring the people out? Well, more Francis than Taylor, I think. But see how they bring people out? Everybody. We didn't set a couple of different major either athletes, journalists, or celebrity influencers and whatnot.
But we also say that the U.S. Open always brings out celebrities. Anyway, look, this
Karima, stop trying to belittle Francis and his impact.
No, because no. Francis definitely has a draw. He does at the Open. Once he really did his thing against Alcaraz, everyone was pulling for him. Everybody wanted it for him because they just, they love the fight and everything like that. So I'm not, trying to poo-poo on his celebrity pull here. I'm just saying, just in general, the Open does bring out a lot of stars. You're in New York.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Fashion Week and stuff. So.
Fashion Week, and going back to Francis's fashionable glutes, or what Stephen would say, or James Blake would say, dead ass. Francis does have a lot to offer back there. Yes, he does. I mean, even Taylor Fritz said that on one of those ATP like content videos. They were trying to figure out which player's silhouette went with which player. And Fritz was like, yeah, that has to be Francis because his ass is huge.
Yeah. Well, he does have, he does have a train. that it's not just a simple one. We've got cars attached to it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
yes, we get it.
Basically, he's dragging a wagon.
Right. He is. He is. So so that is going to create some attention, and the fact that when you have kits that fit you properly,
and accentuate that,
fit,
Mm-hmm.
then I know you guys hate this person, but Djokovic really does have a good fit on his kit. You cannot say he goes out there.
In more recent years, it hasn't always been the case.
Look at Draper's kit. Example today. Like come on, what are we doing here? That shirt was way too big. I'm gonna need you to cut that down some and actually have it fitted properly. But so with Frances's kits, they're gonna fit him properly, and so the positive things in your body are going to really shine. And so that's what's happening here. That's what's happening here. And
we have some comment. This is an extensive analysis of Frances's wagon.
I blame Miles for this one. But
well, I mean, this is the colorful commentary that I bring. This is the colorful commentary we talk about in Tuned Into Tennis. So if this is up your alley, make sure you subscribe, like, and share.
That alley.
That alley.
Right? But,
Sydney's on the court taking pics. All right, Sydney. I know you better multitask.
Sydney Beal the third?
You better multitask.
Well, I hope that you're posting some of them that you can, because we'd love to share those. So we're going to have to get on that. And Frances does have a break point here. So let's see if he can do it.
Yeah.
A long rally here. Can he stay focused in this?
I think the backhand rally, if Frances is steady enough, because he has been hitting that backhand pretty good.
Uh-oh. There it is. He got it.
He could hang with Taylor. Yeah, there we go. Up 4-3.
Okay, look at
all right now.
Turnaround from down
love three, winning the next 4 games.
Leading. That's good. That and look, and
that's what we want to see.
The level. Hello, get out of my head, because this is the level that we've been, wanting him to get to just be like, hey, you really lock in. And you could do something at these majors. You could really make a dent. So let's see. Granted, it's still the first set, and
a lot of tennis left to play.
A lot of tennis left to play. Hey, Coco. Oh.
Hey, who?
Coco. They'll play her naked.
Oh yeah.
Several times. Listen, that's money. That's money. They paid to have it advertised. So listen, we're gonna see it.
Hey Marcus, I see you in the commentary.
Hey,
thanks for being
Marcus.
here, my guy. I appreciate it. Wait, Melissa, do you have 2 YouTube accounts? Because this says just Melissa, and I don't know if it's the same Melissa that we normally interact with. It could be. If not, hi. I don't mind having 2 Melissas in the audience.
And yes, he is very capable.
Yeah. It's just a lot of it has been what's between the ears. Because, before his, I don't know if you guys remember this, but he had an injury sustained in the grass court season. And that injury really allowed me to be like, Frances really hasn't had too many extensive off the court or off the tour moments because of injury. So he's been kind of lucky in that regard. So a lot of it you can't really go down to, Frances hasn't made a dent here because of injury, which does happen and is a core reason as to why certain players don't really excel how they want. A lot of it has just been his level of professionalism and in between the ears, belief, knowing how to choose the right shots in big moments. I think he's had a process in learning how to do all of those things in his own time comparative to what other people wanted for him, or thought he should have been at a certain time.
Right. And so, hey, it looks like maybe he's finally coming into his own. So
I think making 3 straight US Open quarterfinals and 2 semifinals out of those 3 trips is definitely a on your way to making a dent kind of moment. So, yeah. Oh, Steven, I just saw your selfies with the Black Spin Global t-shirt. I like that. I'm gonna get me one of those.
Oh, let me go.
But
Let
on,
me go check this
it's on
out.
Twitter.
Let
I
me
would
see. Let me
share it, but
see
I
what
don't think
he's
I would share it, but I don't think he want me to do that.
doing. Ooh, that's just in. Look at that.
I love hearing from John McEnroe every day of the U.S. Open. I love that. Love that for me and us. It's just so insightful.
Well, I have it on mute, but
I can hear him just vaguely, just to make sure I
yeah,
don't miss anything.
right, right. Yeah, but I mean, I do like commentary, you know, because they can add some color to the
Yeah.
match and everything. But sometimes, you know, depending on who
Sometimes
the
it's like, yeah,
commentator
hush.
is, right, that's where we're just like, can you just be
Can
silent?
yes, like Jill Scott said.
Come on. Now, okay, I was about to say, see, these are the points. It's like you got to put that away. You've got to put that away. You allowed Taylor to get another shot and make you hit another unnecessary. Granted, yeah, he was up there. It was
His
kind of
like
funky. It was kind
I
of
do
funky, but
agree. You know what I
still.
think it is? You know, I think Karima, and I've been thinking about this. Tiafoe is a player that is actually unlike a lot of the current players on the men's tour. He will use coming to up to the net, and shout out to Xavier for planting this seed in our podcast conversation the other day. He's a player that just doesn't come to net off of great ground strokes. It's almost like back in the day when players used to intentionally, as a tactic, come up to net to just to because that's where they were comfortable playing. And
Mhm.
I feel like sometimes my critiques of him not necessarily winning the point when he comes up to net is because he is doing something that's against the grain. Whereas, like, if I would rewind 30 years, of course players didn't win every point they went up to the net because it was the norm. Like,
Mhm.
players just had better hands, whereas Francis is pushing the issue. And sometimes when you push the issue, you win some points, you lose some points, you know? So
Okay.
but I do agree.
But
At the same time, there are some points where I wish Francis was a little bit more compact and stick volleys instead of trying to
yeah,
go for the ones that are always like delicate and soft.
right,
You know?
because you're trying to be like, ooh, look at that. You just did that was a cool little shot. Like, no, like sometimes you have to just end the point. Like you have
Mm-hmm.
to do that because then you're allowing the door to be open and you're giving your opponent some confidence. Like, oh wait, look at it.
Because you
You know,
got
just
no confidence like me. No, 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 no. No, no. Whatever that song is about.
and I was like, I don't know what that song is,
You
but
never heard that
okay.
song? It's like all over Instagram, TikTok, and even the radio.
Well, maybe you didn't.
I
Was
didn't.
it in
Yeah,
the
I don't.
right
I
key?
don't. Yeah, I don't think I was the greatest representative of that song. But those that know,
Okay.
maybe.
All right. Cause I was like,
Francis has let some things slip here in this game to consolidate. He has a break point of his own to save off. Oh, Frances
yeah.
Tiafoe's girlfriend looks really nice. Not, excuse me, I'm sure she does too, but I was actually meant to refer to Taylor Fritz's girlfriend, Morgan Riddle. She looks really
Oh,
cute in
okay.
the
Because I
audience.
was like, they didn't show her, but maybe you saw her at an earlier time. So yeah.
Yeah, she looks good. She looks good.
Oh, okay. All right. Now that's a way to get yourself
Hmm.
back on in.
A good serve will do it for you. Ain't it?
Right. But again, just you can't just let these because a break opportunity or being up a break is few and far between. So you, especially as you get later into tournaments, like this is a semifinal. Like
Hmm. Hmm.
you can't be messing around now.
Well, speaking of semifinal, I think it's a good time to have this conversation as Francis goes up 5-3 and consolidates that break. Sorry if I ruined it for you, Karima.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Sorry, but
Well, I mean,
the
it's
scoreboard is
done
right
now.
there. Yeah,
Yeah, and I'm, good
it's
job. Good
done
job.
now. But you know what's not done yet? It's not done because I think Francis. I don't want him to necessarily be having this on his brain, but we can talk about it. The fact that, like Christian's Court says, Tiafoe is chasing some unique history at tonight's U.S. Open semifinal against Fritz. He is the first American. He could be the first African American male slam singles finalist since Malavi Washington in 1996, and that's a smooth almost 20 years in and of itself.
Wow.
Oh wait, shit, that's almost 30, right? Yeah, that's almost 30 years. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yikes. But I mean, hey, you know,
Yeah,
more power to Francis. He'll be the first American male U.S. Open singles finalist in 52 years since Arthur Ashe in 1972. And man, I really, really, really wish Arthur Ashe was still here. He's about the same age, if not like a year or so apart from Billie Jean King. And Billie Jean King sure is taking good care of her body. She's at everything. So I sure wish Arthur Ashe was still here.
Yeah.
He'd be right front and center for this, I think. And the first black male slam singles finalist of any nationality in 16 years, because Joe Wilfried Tsonga was the last man in the 2008 Australian Open, losing to Djokovic. So Frances Tiafoe winning this match, although there's a lot of tennis left to play, him winning this match would be historic in a lot of different contexts.
Yeah. And it would be great for him personally, just to finally kind of like get over a hump that, so.
Mm-hmm. Well, speaking to give a little shine to Fritz and him coming over a hump, Stephen asked a good question. Which is the better track record for the tournament? Fritz beating Berrettini, Zverev, Ruud, not necessarily in that order. It was Berrettini, then came Ruud, then came Zverev, or Tiafoe beating Shelton, Popper, and Dimitrov. Almost feel like Fritz looks better on paper. I would agree. I would agree that Fritz's matchups and him getting the win does look better on paper, specifically because he'd never been to a semifinal of a major and kind of had that duck on his back. Not that Tiafoe's draw was, I wouldn't say easy, because Popper has been playing the best tennis of his career, and Dimitrov has been playing good tennis as well. But he's been to a semifinal before, So,
but also even the caliber players that Fritz had to go through as well. I mean, Zverev, we don't like, all that other stuff.
He's tough to root for, but he's still a good player.
He's still, exactly. And Ruud, Ruud seems to always just be in the mix every freaking place, so it's not like,
not on grass.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not like Ruud is, unseated. He's never done anything, So, I mean, and then Berrettini always packs a punch. So, again, I think definitely Fritz had the tougher road, I would say, to get here. So, and like you said, it's his first time, he's actually doing well in New York, so. So and like you said,
it's a good match so far. Going back to the score.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. Finish your thought. Sorry.
Well, I was just gonna say, Fritz. Still, this is a major opportunity for him too, and it would be a great win for him as well to get to a final like this. It would just be really great for him.
Yeah, and to be honest, I'd kind of put Fritz and Jessica Pegula, I'd kind of put in similar categories of like, they're going to be in the conversation carrying that American flag for quite some time because their games are just so solid amongst the other competition that they're going to probably beat the players ranked beneath them more times than not. And if you keep doing that, you're going to find yourself in late stages of important tournaments. But when they came up against the best of the best, I wasn't sure. And both of them, Pegula obviously getting to the final already, has definitely made some strides in me adjusting that part of the conversation around her. And Fritz has done that too, especially how he played against the likes of Berrettini, Ruud, and Zverev. He was with them in those matches and didn't really shrink in the moment. So yeah.
Should I be feeling some kind of way that Fritz is sponsored by Boss? Because we didn't talk about.
Oh yeah, I forgot to bring that up on a changeover. Yeah, how do you feel about that? Do you like it? Do you care? Does it look good on him?
Well, for him, he's not one that if he's in a kit, we're always looking like, oh, wow, that kid is sharp, or, oh, that's fitting him solidly. No, he's never been one of those players that I've looked to that I've been impressed by any type of kit. So this is, for me, this is kind of just like basic. So Boss is right now is just a basic type of look, like I'm going to the office, which is his tennis court.
His tennis court.
So like there's no razzmatazz to it. This is what it is. It's workmanlike. So, but Boss is I would say probably a classy label here, but yeah, but it's just there's no bells and whistles here for it. And you know what? But to me, that's kind of Taylor's personality. He's kind of just laid back and just kind of chill. So I guess this actually fits him. And look at Frances, triple set point. But of course, it's probably already done if I were to look up at this scoreboard, but I'm not going to look. So look at that.
He is, if you're watching on ESPN, he has 3 consecutive set points to close out this first set that he did not start off glittering. He did not start off glittering. And with an unforced error from Taylor Fritz, he's asking for the crowd to get him, to give him some love. His whole box is up, and he's up a set in his second U.S. Open semifinal against his good friend Taylor Fritz. Let's see if he changes his shirt. Yes, he does, ladies and gentlemen.
And now
he does change
we
his
have
shirt.
to look at whack Nick Kyrgios, who clearly is not dressed for the occasion. Unlike
do you want to see Nick Kyrgios in a shirt and tie?
No, actually, I don't even want to see Nick Kyrgios. Like, let's start there. Let's just start right there. Like, we don't need to see him. He needs to be, in a courthouse somewhere. Like, we don't need him here at this and them giving him this opportunity. I mean, Alexandra Stevenson, like this was supposed to be her slot, but clearly they ain't want her anymore, and that's unfortunate.
I don't know who this Beer Belly Mark is on Twitter, but I just did a quick search from Nick Kyrgios, and he said, how did Nick Kyrgios make it on ESPN? Are we just picking the most obnoxious experts possible? At least McEnroe won titles and was the best in the world at one point. Okay. Nick Kyrgios has 0 majors and never was a top 10 player. You can do better, ESPN. Well, he's not wrong.
He is not.
He is not necessarily what I would call I mean, but I do feel 2 ways though, because like tennis does have this stigma of being very buttoned up to the very top, right? And Nick Kyrgios coming on air with a graphic tee, a little bit of jewelry, and a baseball cap to like talk to an audience who that's essentially their comfort zone. I think that there is some connection in bringing people to the sport in that way. I don't necessarily think that he needs to do that all the time, but I wouldn't be mad if that's like something he incorporates, or like what a lot of people incorporate, because tennis just, for a lot of people still, I mean, you can argue that back if you want, but a lot of people just kind of, raise their nose up to the idea of watching tennis. And for some people, ESPN, or for some people that watch ESPN, Nick Kyrgios is he's made tennis cool guy, so
okay.
You don't see that point?
I mean,
no.
There could have been others.
Yeah, C&J said tennis fans seem very particular. C&J, that is the tip of the iceberg. Trust me. Particular is putting it mildly.
Oh, shit.
Putting it mildly. I agree, Melissa, that the first set was definitely important, if not downright paramount, for Tiafoe to really feel like he has a 1 foot into the final, which is where he wants to be. He said it a couple of years in a row. He's going for it. He really is going for it. Kareem will be right back, guys. Let's see. By the way, Sydney brings up a really, really good point here that about Nick Kyrgios, by the way. He does it all the time. Yeah, he has his audience and bringing new people to the sport, but he really needs to know what he can do. He needs to show what he can do on the court instead of running his mouth all the time. Yeah, Sydney, if he was able to merge his off-court charisma with more on-court success, he'd really be cooking with grease. But now he's just kind of the guy that runs his mouth and is known as a bad boy in that regard, but not really a bad boy for his tennis, because we're looking at two players right now on the court that have had more successful careers than Nick Kyrgios. Neither of them have made it to a Grand Slam singles final, but lest we forget, one of the reasons Nick Kyrgios got to that Wimbledon final is because Rafael Nadal injured himself in the round before and gave Nick Kyrgios a walkover into the final. So you can't tell the whole story without including that part. But you know what, Melissa? I absolutely would rather Nick Kyrgios be the guy on the mic than John McEnroe, or like you say, John Isner, because that's not what we want to see. Nope. We got some more friends and tuned into Tennis Fam backstage. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to be on the stage. If you can hear me. Whenever you're ready, I'll be looking for that thumbs up. Okay, we got a thumbs up. And I think Karima is back from her stint being the awesome person that she is. So let's add them back to the stage. Bam. Welcome back, Karima. And welcome to the stream, Nigel.
What's up?
Nigel!
How are you?
I was like, I need to go to my media room.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I can't tell y'all nothing.
Love it.
A quick callback.
Right. That was some first set after being down 3-0.
It was a nice watch. It was a nice watch.
Is that my phone playing music, or is that a background noise here?
That's
It's background noise here.
Okay.
I don't even hear it, y'all.
Really?
Do you hear it? I don't hear it. It's on 2, the level of 2.
Look, like I said, one wouldn't
Well,
hurt. But you know.
Frank's be picking stuff up.
Okay, I hear it when we're not talking. I do hear something very faint, but I mean very faint.
It makes me feel like I'm waiting for
the elevator,
customer service.
Yeah, or customer service. Yes, or like a main menu of a DVD.
Listen, don't throw tomatoes at me because I want to give some ambiance to our conversation. Okay?
Oh no, it's fine. I just thought I was tripping because you know
you had a gummy and was just like,
wow, you know. See how people put your stuff on.
Just putting all your business out there bare, huh, Nigel?
Man, I do not.
Look, you cannot confirm or deny.
Okay, I am sober. In my
Sydney Beal the third asks if I'm on Yard Stream. Yes and no, because I know what you mean, but it's Stream Yard, and that's what I'm on right now. Stream
you know, Yard Stream does sound better. I ain't going like that. Kind
does
of
it?
Kind of rolls off the tongue a little better. Yard
Let's see. Mallory, welcome back to the chat. Good to have you. We were on a couple days ago. We watched Dimitrov's match. Mallory said, Nick gives the impression that he is a great tennis legend because he has beat the best players once upon a time, but without a slam, he has underachieved, and it's weird to me that he doesn't seem to care. I think he does care, and the fact that he gets over the fact that he's underachieved in his life by being the little kind of bratty and mean boy that he is, because he cares and he knows that there is significant gaps or lesser accomplishments on his resume than people who's never been deemed as talented as he is. Like Casper Ruud's been to 3 Grand Slam finals, and you've been to 1, and he talked Cash Money about how Casper Ruud was boring as paint to dry, or watching paint dry. So
was that them that had a little spat?
Yeah, they had a little tussle. They had a little tussle on ESPN. I mean on Twitter. But I mean that goes to show Kevin Anderson has been to 2 Grand Slam finals and you've been to 1.
Shout out to Kevin Anderson.
Shout out to Kevin Anderson.
I like Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin was cool.
He was right there to win that. He was right there.
Wait, which one was he gonna win? Which one? Which one is that?
I think it was the Open.
He played Rafa in the final. I don't think he was close, really.
Nah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I remember he made that final, but I don't remember it being close.
I just know that he just like completely just like lost his way. And it was like, Kevin, like you had it. Listen, that was a long time ago. Huh?
What was the name of the guy that beat Federer and like Mono took him out? I can't remember what his name was.
When did he beat Federer?
I don't remember. It was that one.
Oh, yeah, Mono.
It was before.
Oh, Soderling?
Yeah, Soderling.
He beat Rafa at Roland Garros, not Federer at Wimbledon.
He didn't beat Federer at Wimbledon?
Federer beat him in the 2009 French Open final to give him that career Grand Slam.
Oh, I feel like he beat someone else. I thought he had 2 big wins.
He beat Rafa on the way to that 2009 final, but I don't know what other like really significant big. I mean, he was a top 10 player there afterwards and definitely a threat, but I don't know what other like prominent win he had besides that. Oh wait, Karima, if you change, is your phone horizontal? Wait, is it vertical? Try changing it horizontal.
Okay, good. I don't like this because I can't see crap, so.
I don't think this app lets me.
Oh wait, are you on an app, Karima?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't think it changed for you. I thought it changed for Nigel, but it didn't change for like Nigel. When you flip your orientation, did you just flip your phone, or did you have to press something to flip your orientation of the?
What?
Oh, like it's called the orientation, whether vertical or horizontal. Because you know how Nigel just went to horizontal. Yours hasn't.
Do it?
Yours hasn't done that, Karima.
But he's on the app. So aren't you on the app, Nigel?
Yeah, I'm on that.
Okay, so what'd you do?
I just turned the phone.
Oh, you just let me unlock my phone then.
That might help. That might help.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I was about to do that, and then it was just like, oh, maybe you can't do it on this. So let me.
Are you using the app, or are you using your laptop?
No, I'm using the app, but now.
Oh, okay.
I told you I can't use my laptop because.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Marron. So let's see now.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
Yeah, because man, I don't like that other view. Thank goodness.
Took us a while, but we got there.
Yeah.
I know I knew somebody was gonna make an orientation joke and leave it to Shawty. Flipping orientation is what I was gonna do from Muhova if she won. Oh my god. Inappropriate.
Oh, but as we knew, Shawty, we knew her prediction was not coming true. But hey,
did we know that?
Did we know that? We humored her for a bit.
Did we know that Muhova wasn't going to win the whole U.S. Open? Did we know that?
We didn't, because I was riding with that for a little bit. I was.
And I mean, for the first hour and a half, right? She made Pegula be the one. I was like, Pegula probably won't get there.
I've got other plans for us. So, kudos to.
That was a good match, by the way. Did you see any of the? Did you see? Let me look for it on Twitter. I was enthralled in a. I personally wasn't really that amped because I didn't necessarily get mad at this back and forth. It was more so me being sarcastic and kind of tongue in cheek. But there was a YouTuber, Carousel. He made some commentary on the tail end of that Muhova and Pegula match. I'm trying to bring it up here. Let's see if I can find it.
Did we lose Nigel?
He said, "Oh, yeah, I think he's coming back. Carousel. I don't think he's blocked me yet because that does seem to happen sometimes when I have words with people on Twitter." He said that. Let's see.
Come on, Miles, because I'm hearing a tick 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 from your feed. So,
like in a bad way.
Well, I couldn't hear you, like you were going in and out, but you're clear
Oh,
now. So if we
okay, cool.
focus on that, we're great.
Okay, cool. Carousel said this was, during the Muhova and Pagula
Oh yeah.
semifinal. He said Muhova hit some insanely good touch shots. Holy shit, those back-to-back flick passes. Which, that's fun, ordinary mid-match commentary on Twitter.
Yeah.
That didn't make any difference to me. But then he said,
He said a
where'd it
lot
go?
because
He said a lot.
of
Well,
that.
he said some other things I can't find.
Yeah, it's like they can
Oh,
find the thread if
yeah, there we go. He said the level the women are playing is increasing really rapidly across the board. Deeper talent, more athleticism, great matches, becoming a really, really good product. We are seeing it in all women's sports, actually. Big opportunities all around. Agree with him on the fact that there are big opportunities all around now for women athletes, but I don't agree that just because Muhova hit some great shots that in that Pagula match that there's deeper talent, more athleticism, or greater matches than there have been for the past couple of years on the women's tennis tour.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's where he lost me.
yeah. Sounds like he's new. He's new to tennis. Like, oh, this is my first match I watched. Oh my gosh. Look at that shot.
And then that's what I replied. To be honest, the level of talent and athleticism has always been there. People have just finally put on their glasses thanks to other sports like basketball with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese increasing in popularity. And the association pushing women's, which is a crucial part of the conversation, the association pushing women's tennis hasn't been a smooth marketing machine comparative to the men's tour. It just hasn't. It hasn't. And he went on to disagree with that. What do you guys think?
I mean, well, we can just see that in a picture that was posted by John, what is that, Wertheim or whatever? The box, it was just Lindsay in the box for USTA tennis, basically, for last night's match.
Oh, let me see if I can find that.
And it's just like, that is so, like, right there. Why wasn't the semifinal, you have an American in the semifinal, okay?
Who's been in the top 10 every week since 2020. Yep. She's not dipped outside of the top 10 since after getting there for the first time post Roland Garros 2022. She's been consistently in the top 10 since then.
And this is her first semifinal.
Is
the U.S. Open.
How's my audio, by the way? Am I okay?
No, it's
choppy.
janky. It's janky.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Hate that for me.
We hate it for us.
Well, now it sounds like you're okay.
Now you're streaming nicely in the yard, but so, but it was just Lindsay was in the box, Lindsay, and you would think that should be packed. All those seats should be filled in that section right there. Like, come on, this is one of your players. This is what we're talking about. Where is the support?
You mean like former players, former USA players?
No, just in like the USTA has people that work at the place. You know what I'm saying? That whole section should have been filled up. Like, where is everybody? It was literally just Lindsay.
They want the money. They're like, you gotta pay for this seat.
You gotta comp all this. It's the USTA.
They should, but but I don't know.
It's go ahead, Nigel.
No, I didn't even have much of thought. I kind of lost it.
Okay. Yet you say, nope, you are.
Oh, I think what I was going to say is that
Mm-hmm.
people see a woman use a slice and all of a sudden, but I'm like, I don't get why Muhova is like getting all of that. When like,
we've had ons,
like,
constant,
yeah, that's what I was supposed to say. Ons Jabeur plays like that. Shoot, I mean, it's not common because it's not common in tennis at all. Right. So I don't understand why why people see that. Like, she is fun to watch. I enjoy watching it, but I don't know why that becomes like the new, like, whatever you want to call it,
the
for
new
women's
toy,
sports.
the new toy.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
she's been around for years. It's not like she's new.
Right.
It took her a
Well,
while to build the
but
game.
yeah, but she's been injured a lot and stuff like that. I mean,
Yeah.
every time it comes up every time because when
Oh yeah.
Ons was making it deep into the tournament, they would discuss, oh, look at that. Ons is the only player that really, she's slicing and dicing
Right.
constantly. Like we love watching her play. Da, 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 da. But Ons had to pull out of this one, so
Mm-hmm.
we have Muhova though.
It's just,
Muhova, as we have
I'm never
learned.
gonna be able to.
Yeah, so but yeah, it's just one of those things. But
It's
hey,
silly.
they're on serve in the second set.
Yeah.
4-3 to Taylor, and Francis will be serving to stay on serve
He's
and
doing
get it
well.
to 4-all. He is.
Staying in them rallies. I'm sometimes kind of surprised at how much pace he can absorb because he has that like kind of hitch in his forehand.
Yeah.
But he does well staying on top of the rally. And the
Yeah.
backhand when he decides
Yeah.
to use it.
Even his shots look so unorthodox. I mean,
Yeah. But it's
just
all
like,
about positioning and stuff, and he actually does that well, like gets around the ball and stuff.
mhm.
You're back.
Nice to have you back, Miles.
I think my internet had a problem because even my stream of the actual tennis on my television went out. So
I got kicked out too
Okay.
earlier, so I don't know.
So there was a reason. Okay.
there's always a reason. I don't just dip out just for fun.
Unless you're going to Chatters.
I can't tell y'all nothing.
Oh, so what was it for last night though? Because we know that it wasn't Cheddar's, it wasn't Wendy's, and it was not Rally's.
What did I eat last
Like I
night?
was being there.
There's a place here in Louisiana called Leaders Chicken, just like a chicken.
Leaders.
Yeah, a chicken joint. It was good.
It's a chicken.
Yeah. I
Is
feel
my
like I
audio a
heard-
little bit better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about video?
No, the video, that's always been clear. It's the audio where we lose you.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay, coming out with the ace. All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
I always want to know where he learned that serve.
Frances Tiafoe?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, his story, and that really goes to show what I'm about to say is really the foundation of tennis matters so much, like really, really a lot, because he picked up the court and he picked up the sport, I should say, because his dad was, the maintenance guy. So that there entails that he really didn't have any one-on-one, like, oh, this is how you set up to hit a forehand and, prepare your wrist, prepare your arm. He was kind of self-taught until he got the coaching that he needed. But even in that core of being self-taught, a lot of things that you learn stick with you, so.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and he's also, peeking through the door and stuff, watching different players and just, so you're picking up whatever that player was doing and you're just picking up, trying to mimic it, and then the next player comes in and you're trying to mimic that. So he's also got really at that point,
No, I'm all for that. The same way growing up, but I always just thought it was interesting how he throws his arm up and then it comes towards him. I'm like, how does he toss the ball and then his arm comes this way? That's why I always found kind of interesting.
Well, now I'm gonna pay more attention. Okay, that was a solid hold there from Francis.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna watch it the next time, Nigel, just so I can really grasp what you're saying, because you play tennis. I don't. I'm strictly just a fan, So.
Oh, is Boris in his box?
Becker?
Boris Becker?
No.
Kojo. Yeah.
Look, we strictly tennis up in here, right? Look.
Well, Boris Kojo plays.
He does play, right?
Boris Kojo was a tennis player before anything. Yeah, he played tennis in Germany.
Yeah, he was. That's true.
I learned this week from the matches they were doing last weekend or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. I mean, but stateside, you know him only, from his acting.
Mm-hmm.
And from being fine.
That's what. Mm-hmm. He's married to Tamia, right? No, that's Francis.
No, he's
No.
Nicole Ari
Ooh, I
Parker.
can't. Oh my
Not you
God.
just
Ari
mixing up,
Parker.
not you just mixing up the beautiful black woman, just mixing them up.
No, I'm
Flat
mixing
eyes.
up the men, the bald headed one. Because isn't
No,
Grant Hill
Grant
isn't
Hill is not
bald. He just has a
bald.
low fade.
Yeah.
oh, but he
So
He
might as
keeps it
well
pretty
be
low.
bald. Yeah, because it's
No,
bald.
you can tell. You can
no,
tell he has a hairline.
no,
His
he's
hairline's
got
there. He just
hair.
keeps it low.
When he keep it that low, it's because it's almost bald. Trust me.
Mm,
I
maybe
mean,
you might have some
that
merit to
could be the
that.
reason, but if you saw him, you're not going to say, "Oh, he's
Yeah. Oh,
bald."
he's
No, he's
balding.
got
But
Yeah.
like
hair.
kid, you know, just a
And
kid
if you
has to
saw them
go.
both, you'd be like, "Ooh, these are some nice looking men right there."
Oh, see, that's a volley he's got to make.
Oh,
That's right there. Right there.
I think my stream is just a little bit behind you guys, but that's okay because my internet does what it
Really?
wants to do sometimes.
Any other time.
Because I haven't seen any missed volley that I feel like you should have made.
well, it wasn't a
Oh.
volley, but it was at the net.
Oh, yeah. So
Oh yeah, I just saw it. He should have made that.
Oh, see.
I figured that might do it.
C&J said mixing up the light skinned people. The Harris.
Basically.
The Harris 86. It's crazy how I've learned so much and I've only been following tennis for a year and a half. Well, that's good. I'm glad you found the sport. And it can be a very quick and fast kind of learning curve. So, but I'm glad you're learning. That's awesome.
All right,
I think
Miles
we have
is such a great
another.
teacher.
Francis getting in.
I try. I may not be a good technical teacher, but I can teach you how to follow the sport and what to look for. I can do that. I think we have another guest coming on the stream. Can I get a thumbs up if you're ready, guest? If you can hear me. Guest, knock knock. Can I get a thumbs up?
Who's there?
I need you to be a little bit more aggressive with that thumb. There we go.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
I was
Let me
looking
see.
for
Let me
the
see who
button.
this
Sorry,
is.
sir.
Is that Tobias?
You were looking for what?
I didn't know if there was like
It
a
is
button.
Tobias.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. I was like, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. But hello.
Hey, Tobias. How are you?
I'm doing good. You know, after struggling with DirecTV, we have coverage. So, hey, here we are.
So how are you watching the match now with the DirecTV struggle?
Well, they finally put stuff on Plus, so ESPN Plus. So now I can actually continue to watch it because earlier they weren't putting stuff on ESPN and ESPN Plus.
Gotcha.
So you were just kind of SOL if all you had was ESPN Plus. So.
And
C&J
don't
said,
get confused about the plus. So yeah.
I know, right? C&J said I started watching Venus' YouTube channel, then highlights, and now full game. See, it always starts with something. I love
the
that.
progression. The progression's great.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
So,
look, Andy Roddick.
Oh, was he in
what
the?
He was sitting next to Tracy Austin. And they're they're watching the match. I forgot. We're all on. Even though I'm watching it on ESPN.
Yeah,
Plus
I'm like a strong.
Tobias.
I'm a strong 20-25 seconds behind now because I'm just now seeing.
Yeah, because I saw him in his
Austin and Andy Roddick. Yeah, I see him now.
Yeah, it's just. Wow. But so I created a whole UTV account because I was gonna watch this match by Hell or High Water.
That's right.
But they're behind the ESPN Plus stream, so I switched, and even apparently
who? Tobias, can you turn your phone ringer off?
Yeah,
you got us, buddy. You got us.
Was it that?
Yeah, it was loud.
Do not disturb. How about that? There we go.
Do not disturb definitely helps. Well, Tiafoe is now serving to stay in the second set. Fritz has definitely found his stride a little bit more. Let's see what happens.
Wow.
This is the critical part in the match, I think.
I mean, you're watching the score or are you watching the match?
I'm looking at ESPN, watching the match.
Oh, okay, because he just got to 15:30. So, but okay.
Yes, I think Miles' the score on here is quicker than the feed.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the score that I'm sharing is quicker than the actual feed for most people at
Yeah.
home. Because
Yeah.
for the feeds at home, like what you see on television is usually on like a 5 or 10 second delay, which in tennis is huge, like 5 or 10 seconds, you
Yeah.
know? So
Well, but the way you said it was that he's serving, to stay in this set, and it was just like, well, I mean, it was just 15:30. You made it
well, I
sound
mean,
like he's
well, like, oh,
facing
he had a
21
break point.
points.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no, 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 no.
no.
He is serving to stay in the set. If he doesn't hold, he's not going to be in this set.
Yes, but it was
Well,
literally
yes. Well,
15:30,
yes.
and you were like, that's why I was like, are you seeing a new feed? 'Cause
Miles be in the future sometimes, so
oh, well, look, now he is facing that. So
I do have my Raven Baxter
now,
sometimes. Be on my Raven Baxter sometimes. That's fine.
I need them to zoom out to see where Roddick and
You know
them
what
are sitting.
You know what I want? I want the court. I want the court angle that they showed sometimes throughout this tournament. That's what I want on this match. I could
like
use it right about now.
Like this,
serve angle.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, like where you can. But it's just a different angle of watching
you
the
can
match. I
see
want
how
to
the
see
ball
that.
comes in.
Yes, I can see the spin and trajectory of the ball a lot better. Yes.
Yeah, I like that. What you call it? That angle.
Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too.
Oh, huge serve there. That was great.
I like that they use that body serve.
Tobias or Nigel, can you guys lower your ESPN commentary just a little bit for me?
Yeah, so we can hear Miles's music.
I'm muted.
It's not that loud.
I was kidding on that one.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, now we got theme music now. I was like, Miles is really coming up
Well,
in the world.
no, we
Theme
do.
music.
Look, he's it's not theme music, but it's ambiance.
Yes, ambiance. Just a little bit of something, something.
Let's go, Francis. Let's go.
See, David said I'm not changing up my coaching style for nobody. Y'all just gonna have to get with it. I tell the kids to body serve all the time. Get a body serve. Body serve.
Yeah, the body serve is just something that's not common. So when you really get it, when you get it hit at you, like, oh shit, I haven't seen that in a couple service games.
That was a good hold.
After him coaching Venus for so long and Venus being on tour for forever and a day, that people would realize, if David is coaching them, I'm probably gonna get a body serve at some point. Contra almost lost her life. So if that's not a cautionary tale.
I don't know if Pegula ever used the body serve like that.
But I'm quite sure he called for it. She probably just didn't use it.
Well, back in the day, her first serves used to be pretty low, so.
Because look, Joe Conta almost lost her life at in Wimbledon Center when Venus hit that second serve.
He's gonna break right here.
Oh, you feel it? You feel that?
I think so.
Okay, let's see.
At this point.
Ooh, he had to get that point, but he didn't.
He had a chance to.
Yeah. Oh, what's Fritz talking about? Since I've got it on mute, he went to the chair. What's he saying?
Well, Creamer, you remember you're ahead of everybody, so you're the only one that knows.
To me, that make it seem like he
Hold on, let me see.
I meant to look up the chair who kind of like ran into me after I was leaving the match. Who do we watch? It was a doubles match or whatever that he was
Taylor and
working.
And Donald, was it that one?
No, it was not. It was I want to say it might have been the Kupski one. The Venus Kupski and Venus one. But he ran into me, but he was very apologetic or whatever. But I was like, oh wow, he really is handsome.
Wait, who?
But I'll have to find him. But yeah, I was actually thinking, hey, I should probably get a selfie with him, but I did not.
What chair umpire are you talking about?
I don't know.
But
I've got to
is he the
look.
one doing this match?
He is not, but I was waiting to see who was doing this match and to see if it was going to be him. And it's not. But I will.
Well, definitely. I don't think that Greg guy from Cincinnati is doing any. He may have done a couple of matches during this US Open.
Oh
But
no, he was here.
He was there. Oh, okay. He might not be doing the prime time stuff for a while.
I wonder if
he was doing a quarter. He was doing a quarter, I think. Go ahead.
You know, they give them ratings. I wonder if they give ratings after having those 2 back-to-back incidents. Just
not Uber ratings.
No, well, that's how you get the chair like the finals is if you have like a gold rating. There was only like 4 of them who had like gold star ratings. That's why you always see the same people in the finals, like Allison Lang and all of them, because they're the only ones who have like gold star ratings.
Shout out to all 650 plus of us in the stream, by the way, between X on Twitter, or X formerly known as Twitter, and YouTube. We got over 650 people watching this stream, so I appreciate you guys. You know, if all 659 of you press subscribe right now, not later, right now, I would be at my 1,000. I'd be at my 1,000 subscriber goal.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Is my audio still okay, or is it scratchy, scrappy?
No, you're good.
You're hanging in there, bud.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You know, that viral tweet probably got some people in the room, Miles, that you had.
What viral tweet?
The one that no, excuse me, not which one. You know, there's so many.
I didn't mean to say it like that. Sorry, I didn't. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that.
I mean, but he said it like that, right?
Well, I didn't mean. I just wasn't thinking. I wasn't like.
Thinking.
I can tell you what I wasn't thinking at all. I just get viral all the time because I don't. That's not true. You're talking about I don't. Are you talking about the Simone Biles picture?
Si, senor, si.
Okay. Yeah, that one got a lot of traction for a random reason. I just said she was a gold medalist because she is one.
She is indeed one of those.
Mm-hmm.
She is.
Oh, you know what helped it? Chloe Bailey replied to it. Yeah, that's what helped it.
Yeah.
You walked right into that one. Great.
Those U.S. Open shoes that the ball boys or ball people and the referees are wearing look like clown shoes. Hate them.
No, they actually look kind of cool in person.
Can't relate to how they look on television.
No, because a friend of mine is he works. He's not a ball kid or whatever. He's many moons past that, but he.
Well, you know they have older ball people.
So I got to.
I was gonna say I seen some 30-year-old ball kids.
So I got to right, but I'm saying he's not at but I got to see the shoes up close, and I was like, you know what, those aren't bad. So it was a nice look. All right, now Francis, homie, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Right.
The first point, he was like walking into the net. I'm like, can you close if you're gonna?
If you're gonna be up there, right? Well,
but Nigel, you know his auntie liked to walk places on the court too. So.
Listen. It's one thing to, it's who you might look up to and all that, but if you're not there yet, then you can't ascribe to all of these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get there.
You're correct. You are correct.
Jill stay with that sweater around her neck. I know that.
She does.
This a love 40, like this is that dip right now that we're witnessing. I don't understand like where it came from. That's
Frances' mom has beautiful skin. Her skin is. I mean, Frances has good skin too, but Frances' mom has beautiful skin.
Well,
we all said, well, I mean, did we really think this match was going to be straight sets for either one of them. Come on now.
No, but a love 40. I mean, and how did this dip happen? Like, what happened that all of a sudden? I don't understand. Like,
Can we? I mean, Fritz played that last point very well. Can we give Fritz some credit, maybe?
Point. No, yeah.
But he didn't have a bad set. His set was good. Yeah.
The first point wasn't Fritz.
He let Fritz be more aggressive. That's what happened.
Well, that he also didn't. I don't think he made the best choices on the shots. But yeah, that last point was definitely Fritz.
Yeah.
And then there was a double fall
in closing and like coming into the net.
Double fall. Then he walked into the net. Like Fritz didn't hit that amazing of a pass shot. It was a good shot, but he had time to get it if he was closing correctly. So that's 3 points right there. I don't remember what the fourth one was.
And we got lovely Nick Curios back on the screen. I know that's right.
Talk about that.
They have two of your favorite people covering this match. I know you're super excited.
Am I?
Yes, I can see it all in your face.
Well, you make I feel like they don't
that first point of the game, Nigel, was a huge shot from Fritz. So
but it's because Francis was walking into the dang net. He
going ding, ding, ding,
ding. How you behind the service line trying to return, like get a volley?
Yeah, like he also let Taylor stand a little more and just hit, which is not what you want to do.
You got to move the big guy.
Taylor was out there playing like he was Lindsay Davenport, just swinging.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he served this set, so Francis will be serving from behind. So hopefully he breaks him early. I was hoping it.
Okay, well, now it's even Stevens. Here we go. Shout out to Steve.
A three set shootout. Next person to win 2 sets wins this match. So it's okay. Mm-hmm. I know one thing though. When this match is over, I'm gonna get me a daiquiri. I know that much.
Yeah.
Up and sweating and all over the court like Jack Draper and Yannick Sinner.
Didn't Draper puke twice?
About that. Let's address that. Why did you turn
conversation?
Like, why did you turn to the front of the crowd? Like, at least on the board when she did it the 2 times she did it in matches, she turned her back and did it behind a bush and towards the board. Why are you just out here in broad daylight?
I think Tobias on that. I think it was one of those like, oh shoot, I'm about to throw up and had no time to turn around.
Yeah, that's not fun.
It was just like, you thought you were okay, and then I'm not okay.
But then when they tried to stop play, he's like, no, I want to put.
No, I'm good. It's clear to me now.
Oh,
exactly.
B Quacky's in the chat. B Quacky just brought up a good point. He said this match is 90 minutes and we are at one set apiece. This is fast. I agree.
It's
been officially an hour and a half here. It's an hour and 27 minutes.
Francis don't like to take breaks in between points. So,
Well, I don't know where his mind goes sometimes, but yes.
I didn't say he shouldn't. I just said that he doesn't.
He has an opening here, a little bit of an opening on Fritz's opening service game in this third set. I'd like to see what he does here.
Why?
Ay de me.
That fucking drop, excuse me, that damn drop shot is tired.
It's one of those, again, not that shot, not right now.
Yeah, you're
not at this time.
You let up.
Yeah, he got out of it. It's just like, dude, stay with it. Why are you the first to blink?
Too much cat and mouse. Like I don't. He's really good at cat and mouse, but you gotta pull the cat out of the bag. No pun intended. When it's time to. He should have.
Taylor was inside the baseline. Like you. Yes, he Taylor's not that fast.
Yeah. He wasn't that far away. He should have been the person that came to the net, not drew Taylor into the net in that point.
Right.
or push him back, get another heavy ground stroke, then do it.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was good.
you know,
That was a good makeup for that.
Girl's name from Orange is the New Black.
Laverne Cox.
Yeah, is that her?
She's in the audience.
her.
Yeah, they showed her earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Happy to see it.
And the other actress sitting next to her is from Survival of the Thickest. You can catch that on Netflix, and we've got a season 2, which is fantastic. Yes, and I worked with Laverne Cox as well on Inventing Anna, which is also on Netflix.
Oh yeah, that was
that. Yeah, so did a little bit with her on Orange is the New Black, only when I was filling in for another payroll accountant, but that was it. Yeah, but hey, Just Melissa, is your birthday December 27th?
Just Melissa.
I'm just shouting you out.
Let's go.
Where do you see that? Where do you see that commentary?
Oh yeah.
Wait, y'all.
Look at that. Just Melissa. I was just reading some of the comments.
Oh, 12/27. Okay, I was like, where did she mention her birthday? Okay, I was like, what? That's an amazing forehand to break serve, Frances Tiafoe.
Line at that, down the line.
Down the line. That was great, my guy. Great.
So now, it's not a break if you don't consolidate.
This is true. This is true. This is true.
Hey, I've heard it.
He took it on the rise. He flattened it out. Yeah. Caught Taylor slipping. I love his Yonex bag, by the way. The colors on that racket are amazing.
Yes, Stephen, I did.
Nigel, I know you. Nigel left.
He'll be back.
Oh,
I was just
cool.
I know he likes to check out the kit, so I was going to ask him how much Francis' kit was running for.
Oh, yeah. How much is that? Well, I'm commenting to Just Melissa in the chat, by the way. It's okay that you brought that up because while working on Inventing Anna, Power was also shooting there as well. They were next door to us. So it's all connected. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. We're a small world.
We are.
Oh.
Am
I the only person in the world that, like, when I'm sitting somewhere, I literally have not moved for the past hour and 46 minutes, and I still will be like, where did I put that?
Yes. Okay, Melissa, you got it.
Tiafoe.
Yeah, that's why I don't know if you. I was just like, because did you really just hit that?
There was no need for that drop shot. Like, are you tired?
Right. This is what we're saying. It's you've got to just stay in it.
And like it's one point, but like 1 point in a match where you split sets can be a difference, So
funny enough, David Witt is probably the best coach for him because David don't be fazed by this because he had Venus, so he'd be like, oh yeah, they're gonna get it back. It's gonna be okay.
Ooh, that cross court backhand is lethal. Come on, Francis. This is the angle I wanted to see, by the way. Did y'all see how that backhand barely got across, barely got over the net, and he had angle on it, and it was flat? I want to see that. I want to see that all the time.
Even though we're on forehands right now, but yes, got it. Stephen, payroll accountant.
Creamer, you're not funny. You're not funny.
Oh no! It's gravy. But look at him.
We have another guest on stage. Can I get a thumbs up if you're ready, guest? Oh, now he's tickled back there.
Not I was tickled. Good evening,
you look tickled. Wait, Karan, flip your phone to landscape
not y'all
mode.
want me to do landscape. Oh, this is better.
No, this is much better because then we can see you. Because
we can see you.
working for a little bit?
Good evening
Driving me crazy.
to you three scholars on Twitter. How are y'all doing?
I know you know. I know that's right. Actually, according to some people, what did that guy say? I am the
I saw that.
king of the WTA.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And you're always right.
I know that's right.
I am.
Come on, Francis.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Again. No.
Yeah! That was a really solid rally.
I just want to know who pulled Tobias out of his dungeon that he decided to grace us with his presence for once.
So first
So
and
not going to a
foremost,
Janet concert. There's no Janet concert
Okay.
right
evening. However, it is a Friday, and I do not clock in for both of those people on Fridays, Quran. So
Okay.
it is my weekend, my leisure time.
Okay, so you're clocked in
Tobias.
for
now. His leisure time.
Tobias, have you been back to that restaurant we went to in Dallas during the Dallas Open? I forgot what it was called, but I really enjoyed it.
I have not. But just because you asked now, I have to think about what the name of that was because we found that by accident.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we definitely didn't plan on going there.
So now I have to think about it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is a cool setup too. Yeah, I like this. I like this.
This is nice. I like this. Like this one a little bit.
Is David Witt? Is he also wearing the Lucky stuff too?
Yes.
Or
yes.
so what is? Can anyone give us any details behind the scenes on what this Lucky is? What it is?
Great question.
I thought they were putting tape on the shirt until they zoomed in. I was like, oh no, it's just made like that. I thought they was putting scotch tape on the shirt to black out something. So don't ask me.
Okay, and we're moving.
The Americans are lucky if we win a slam. I know that's right.
Wait, did they pull that from a quote or something?
Jessica Pagula's camp is also rocking
wearing
the
that.
Lucky, so that's why I'm like, what?
Oh, is that what the shirt says?
That shirt is yes.
Well, that's what I asked. Is this Lucky? And it's an energy drink. Thank you, Melissa, for
I'm glad
educating
somebody
us.
knows. Thank you, Melissa. I'm
Who
glad.
knew?
And he was drinking it. So okay, so we've got some sponsorship.
Right, because Jill be working. Because Jill works hard for her money.
Jill definitely works.
But hell, she said Francis be stressing her out.
If I ever need to find a number one Jill stan, it's definitely Tobias.
Look,
well, we all love Jill.
Oh yeah, we do, but Tobias will bring Jill into a conversation with Eve.
Tobias was like, Jill, that's my girl.
Yes. Look, if I need somebody in my corner, look, if you're not bringing Jill energy, I don't want it.
Not you calling Jill.
Y'all watch, well, Miles, I know these two, well, I know Karima's watched it. Have y'all watched Serena's in the Arena?
Well, I've watched up to episode 5, so don't spoil anything.
Okay. Well, I'm glad.
Karima, you understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I'm on
that's
episode 3. Episode 3.
Yeah.
By the way, my YouTube channel does have some commentary going over the Serena in the Arena documentary. So small plug. If you're subscribed, you're gonna get access to that content of us going over the first couple episodes. So if you haven't watched that, go back and watch that. Pretty please.
Looks like Taylor has turned it up and he's trying to get on the board here. So
when y'all get there to later in the series, y'all will understand what Karima and I know about Miss Jill.
I mean, everybody knows Jill that ride or die, and particularly during certain periods later in Serena's career. Mm-hmm. I've read the synopsis of that.
Does anybody else notice when Karan says something at the end? He's like affirming himself. Affirming himself is crazy.
If you don't do it, nobody.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. If I don't do it, nobody else will.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's right.
What the song say? Sometimes you got to minister to yourself.
Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Okay?
Yes, hallelujah, hallelujah,
hallelujah.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
She tore that song down. Okay,
she sure did.
This is
Oh wait, what
sometimes.
song is that?
Not always.
Is this
It's
a
called
gospel
Encourage It.
song?
Yes,
Times.
Encourage Yourself by
Oh,
Donald
okay.
Lawrence. Karima,
Wait, Uncle Steve's. Hey, shout out to Uncle Steve's. Uncle Steve's. I think. Are you trying to X is the woman on stage Scary T? No, that's Karima, aka the Sports Connect. That's Karima. That's not Scary T.
Uncle Steve,
is
how
Amanda in
dare
the chat tonight?
She
how dare
was.
you?
She was. Shawty was in the chat.
Oh, not Shawty.
That's her
But
YouTube name.
Oh
Uncle
Lord.
Steve, like you couldn't even recognize the voice. That's where I would, but apparently not. Yeah. I'm making notes now, Uncle Steve, just so you know. It's
Not,
noted.
not he on the hit
Not
list.
Karima said you on the hit list. Next time I see you in spaces, I'm coming for you.
Pull that Serena. Don't look my way.
Don't look my way.
Ugly within. You gotta.
And you're ugly
You,
on the inside.
you gotta hit it because you felt that thing.
on the inside. Like, girl, doing all that stuttering.
That's how you know she was really upset.
That's right.
Yeah,
She was hyped.
yeah,
Like,
she was so
Trying not
pissed.
to cry.
like I
She was
can't
really
even
trying
get
not
it
to cry.
out because I'm so heated here.
Eva Andrasky pissed you off that bad, Serena. Eva Andrasky, sorry.
Right, she lucky Venus wasn't on the court because she was ready to call
Woo.
Venus. It.
Okay, don't make me call Venus.
Because that's the muscle. Serena I'll talk, but the muscle.
Mm-hmm.
If Venus Ebony Star, that's the muscle.
Not the Ebony Star.
Now we're gonna need Francis to stay locked in here. You gotta hold
If
serve
he
for
just
this
makes
one.
Taylor Fritz move, I mean Taylor Fritz is not the best mover.
Right.
But you know
He
what?
has gotten better though.
And
He,
Taylor
He's gotten
doesn't
much
correct,
like
better.
to go to
correct.
the net either. He doesn't like
And
to
you,
come to the net either.
Yeah,
So
but
but
Francis been hitting some fuckboy drop shots. So
yeah,
Jeesh.
take
I mean,
making it
Miles, have you
easy.
seen of one good one?
Well,
So
all I know is Taylor better do all the sliding that he doing on this U.S. Open
oh my
court
God.
with the girls
Yo,
next year.
do
He
do
didn't slide this
USA
one
shirts make y'all
up.
cringe, or is it just me? USA shirts make me
Wait, what?
cringe.
who got a USA shirt on?
Yeah, who
USA
had a
shirts are
USA
like
shirt?
they showed a man with like an actual flag as his shirt, like the American
Oh,
flag as his
okay.
shirt.
I ain't that patriotic. I'm only patriotic during the Olympics.
Yes.
And I don't think I've ever would
Mm-mm.
purchase a USA
I was
shirt
saying,
right now.
you're not supposed to be doing stuff like that. Like
I thought that was against the law.
it is.
Not the law. Is it against the law?
Seriously,
Yes.
you're supposed to do stuff
Yes,
like that with old
CNJ
boys.
L1. Yes.
We just call them CNJ.
Oh, okay.
Yes, a drop shot is when
Huh?
they lightly they lightly dink it over the net with the intent so it to be soft and with some backspin so
I
the
about to say
opponent can't get it.
bonus if you get some backspin on that sucker. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
And it come back over the court, over the net. My
Mm-hmm.
God.
This is probably the best that Francis has served since he made his
Mm-hmm.
semifinal run 2 years ago.
But I'm
Mm-hmm.
We
saying
here for it. We here for
he
it. We here for it.
he got the taste of what it was like when he faced Carlos a couple years ago, didn't get it. And so I have called this US Open his revenge tour.
You did
I
say
mean,
that.
Okay.
we love
All
it. We
right.
love it if it happens. We really do.
Once I saw that Ben Shelton lineup, I said, okay, the stars are aligning.
Look, I'm not gonna call any names since Miles says I called that name too much, but let him do it. That person's going to be working overtime.
I didn't say you call her name too much. I just said you're a big fan. You can say Jill's name.
All I know is the deals are on the table. He just needs to cross the finish line.
Okay, I mean, just think
Right?
about the sponsorships that
The
will come.
contracts are
They're already on
lined
the
up.
table.
Literally.
The
They are.
pin is
All you have
laid
to
right
do
next to
is
them. It's like, hey,
look. They were set up on a table, ready. As soon as they bust the confetti and he lift the trophy, just say, "I need you to step over here real quick, just right over here."
yeah, be quacky. No, I think it's just a USA T-shirt, like an actual whole entire flag on your shirt. That's kind of just like ew. Other countries, it doesn't, it doesn't hit the same when,
It's just
you
tacky.
know.
It's just tacky. It's tacky. Who got that much USA pride?
People that don't look like
Francis
us. Let's
does.
just say
So.
that.
Okay. Steven, you got USA pride like that? I did say he would lose to Shelton in
Listen,
round 3.
Uncle Steve, I stand on that. Yes, I said that because I really thought that
Uncle.
he would.
Oh, wait.
It
I read
it
that
went
wrong.
it went 5, and guess what? It, there the eventual winner was Francis. So it happens. Now what?
Not now what? Karima done got the kid out the house. It's just her husband. She been real relevant since the kid that went to college.
She ain't got to monitor herself anymore.
Okay. Chris, she ain't got to cook dinner no more, order dinner.
Make sure people in bed.
Okay.
Look, wait, cooking dinner? No, the husband. He's more of the cook. I'll cook sometimes, but he's more
Oh,
the
he
cook.
cooks.
Yeah.
Got it.
So. Mm-mm.
Oh, and that's just dinner for 2. Oh yeah, he really back that chefing it up.
Okay, it's just dinner for 2. And Karima is fancy. She likes steak and caviar and lobster.
A
Oh, first
wine,
of all,
a nice white wine to go with dinner.
Oh,
first of
not a
all, I don't. I'm not a big
not you too
drinker.
good for Roscato, Karima.
No, I'm really a Moscato person. Like I can drink
Oh,
a Moscato, but any other kind of wine, I'm not a wine drinker. So I'm really social with it, but I'm not. I'm not a drinker really. So
this
Okay.
drag Draper center match.
I hate it. I love the color
Kevin.
of Draper's kid. I just hate how he sized it because you asked for that, and that's what made me
Yeah,
mad.
like that
Yeah.
is a
You
15
asked,
extra on him.
give me a 3XL, even though I barely wear medium.
Okay, like
Right.
so.
That's exactly
And
what
you
it
had
was
the,
like.
you sweat, and so you just it's. But you know what? I get it. I just saw the vision. His name is Drag Draper, and he wanted it to drape.
I didn't see the
No,
vision to be
Ah,
honest.
he wanted to drape on
great,
his body because he kept having to adjust
great.
it.
I was so like,
I
what
Exactly.
was the vision, Tobias?
Let's see
Explain.
what he was trying to do with
None.
it. I don't
Yeah.
agree. Look, I don't agree, but
Right. It was just too much. Well, we've got Stephen. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's get it. It says, let's say it's Francis in the final against Yannick. Didn't Yannick and Francis have a match a year or two ago when Francis was getting the crowd going and Yannick didn't love it?
mm,
Uh, you guys are more of the historians in that respect, so
Was
I'll.
that in Cincinnati just a couple weeks ago?
no.
I didn't
No,
watch
no,
that
no, no, no.
final.
It
I
might
did
have.
not watch that final.
No, this seems like this could have been. I
A
think it
while
said a
ago.
couple of years
Oh, it's a year or
ago.
two ago. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm
When the
like,
last
I know I
We're
just
gonna
said that.
wait for Miles to get back because that's more Miles.
my friend say, Stephen, we are not the historians of the group.
Right.
Well, we've got Melissa in the chat confirming that yes,
Okay,
that happened.
and we
You
love
know,
So,
are active in the chat. We love
that
it.
that is a statistician if there ever
and
was
it was
one.
it was an indoor tournament. She has specified. So
Mm,
there's that.
mm.
Oh, and they said we've got
Vienna,
Rocky Bambaya. Looks like Baya there who says it might have been Vienna. So
which is
again,
crazy if it was in Vienna and they were going for Francis opposed to center. That's mm,
well,
mm.
he got apparently he got the crowd going.
Hey, you
He
know
was
what?
giving the people what they want.
Like Jay-Z and Kanye say, it gets the people going here.
There you go.
Gets the
Look at
people going.
that.
This is
Yeah.
really, I'm just
Okay.
really impressed
Okay,
with the
Francis.
serving. This is really great serving by him
Yeah.
because he was. I don't know if we can change the stats thing.
Okay. 4-2. Francis is leading 4-2. All right. Just hold serve
My
from here on
apologies for
out.
my abrupt exit. Me and my dog had to have a conversation because he
Oh,
didn't ring the
Asher.
bell. He didn't ring the bell.
Oh, Asher did not ring the bell. He's
His,
in trouble now.
he has a bell.
Yeah, he is bell trained. So whenever he hits the bell,
He
I
has
know to
to go
take
to the
him
bathroom.
outside. Yes, but
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
he didn't do that today. He
He didn't
started
hit
to
it,
piss
and
on my
he.
floor.
Oh, do you have
um,
hardwood? Do you have hardwood, or
Yes,
is
I
it
do have.
carpet?
So
Well,
it was hard.
thankfully,
So I just
thankfully
took
you
a
have
little mop
hardwood.
over there, but now he in his crate right now because
Mm-hmm.
that's time out.
Yeah, crying, whining a little bit.
looking sad.
Oh, again,
Oh my
see,
God, Frank.
you've got to make this, Molly. You set up the point for yourself. Like you're the one dictating here,
Did
and
he try to do too much? Let me see.
No, he didn't try to do enough.
he didn't exactly. He again, it's the
He was trying to.
cutesy. I want to be
He was trying to
cutesy.
drop it. He was trying to hit a.
Yeah,
He
It's
just hit
like,
a regular volley.
yeah, just like, come
Just punch
on,
it into the open court, just like you did that first one. Just
yeah,
punch it. Taylor is not getting his ass out of that other corner, and
I would say
exactly.
he's
if you
already
don't
slipped
punish.
once already, so he's not getting his ass out of that corner.
Right, he's already off balance and everything.
You just got
So
to put
come
it back
on.
into the court, really.
Oh
Yep.
well, damn. Hello, Mark. Hello, Miles.
Hey, y'all. Sorry, I was back. I had to adjust some things. Sorry.
Is this the media room?
This is part of the media room. Yes, it is. You're the second person on this damn stream to bring that up. I hate y'all.
I just need $1 because I want a media room.
It's not that fancy. If I zoomed out, you'd be like, "Ooh, what is going on here?"
Well, look, you got some
Would
trees
we
back
then
there.
be
You got
saying?
decorations.
It's
Yeah.
literally
Would then be saying
it's two fake plants and an LED
Child,
light.
that's
That's
more
it.
than I got in
Do, do,
my computer room.
do you have a string of what is it? A circle light, ring light. There it is.
No,
Ring
I
light.
actually have two box lights that you guys can't see.
Okay, so you got two lights on. See, media room. Come on, take my
Right.
Braxton esque.
Look, I have a lamp. That's what I have.
Okay, I got
Y'all are
my ceiling. I
ridiculous.
got my ceiling light. Okay.
Y'all are ridiculous. I can make it a little brighter.
Look,
Does that make it a
listen.
little
Oh,
brighter?
and you got a remote control. I
Ooh.
know
Oh,
that's
we missed
right.
that.
but
Okay.
go back. I like the dim light and go back.
Me
Go back.
too.
But
All
I'm
right.
just.
Well, Taylor's keeping in contact.
He should not
Has
have
the
held
one
that
break.
serve, but
I mean, he has a bit. He has a good serve. We'll call it
Yeah,
thing.
he does.
We'll call it a
whatever.
good thing.
Whatever. Oh, NC State play them tomorrow. That's gonna be a good game. Let me wake up. Those at 7:30 p.m. Amen.
Oh
Karam, we're gonna try
wait.
to get you tuned into tennis this fall while you're tuned into football and stuff.
See, that's very hard because I could care less about what's going on over there in China.
Next year, because everybody don't even go. So
Well, Jing Chen is going to be a very prominent thing to watch. I know you like her a little bit. No,
Okay, I got a little issue with Jin Shin Wen, but
you
I'm
have
trying
an
to get
issue
over
with
it.
anybody that beats Angelique Kerber, which is
No,
a lot of
no, no,
people,
no, no, no,
mind
no, no,
you.
no,
A
no.
lot of people.
No. My issue with her is that she should have let Venus win that match last year at Cincinnati when
Oh,
Venus was up 6
brother.
love, 4
Oh,
love.
brother.
Because girl, why did you have to act like you didn't know how to play for 10 games and then out of nowhere you want to start just coming
I
back?
thought you were gonna say your issue with her is getting drugged by Sab every time. I thought that was
Well,
gonna be.
that's another issue, but I don't fuck with Sab either like that, so I
But
didn't care.
still, I want you to act like you know how to play tennis.
Let's watch our language.
Oh, is this family centered? My bad. This is
I
not Tit
mean,
After Dark. My bad.
You're a little early.
Sorry,
So bad.
this is Tit before 10. I know that's right.
not Steven giving me
I'm about to
some
say.
pointers.
Room raiders. How? What's the rate for his room? For his
Okay,
media
he said,
room?
Is that better, Steven?
he said
Steven is
put,
a mess.
Oh, I guess he was trying to center you in between the planes. I think that's what he was going for.
now
That's what I want too. But here we are.
now why does she have that hat on? Like, ain't no sun.
Who is
Ain't
it?
no
Who is that?
sun.
Divine Joy Randolph, Academy Award
Right.
winner. The
And
Holdovers.
yes, it
More
was
power to her, but I don't
excellent.
know who that is. I don't know who
Okay.
that is.
You would love
Or
you
what the
would love
holdovers
the
are.
movie.
Or what
You
the
would
I don't
love
know what that is. Sorry.
It's a movie. It was really
Uh-huh.
great with Paul Giamatti
I know
starring
Paul. I
in
know
it.
Paul.
She was fabulous in it.
Mm-hmm.
It was really a heart. I mean, you could get emotional in
Oh,
the
okay.
watching that.
Okay, but what was the
It's
reason for
set
her
in
wearing a hat?
Boston. Well, What's the reason of people wearing shades out there?
I don't know. I'm just they look a
I'm
mess.
just
Take them
asking.
off. Take them off.
I'm just asking.
Just take it off, okay?
So,
Maya, since you are back, question:
Yes.
Is Francis still leading Taylor in the ace category?
ooh, it's 40
Um,
love.
I can look at the thing. I can look at the stats right here. Um,
Yes.
Aces are 6-5. Tiafoe's leading 6-5.
Amen.
As
Ooh,
far
and I
as
think East
aces,
both got one double fault. I know that's right.
Because going into the match,
it's honestly been a high quality mix so far. To be very
It
honest with you.
Woo!
has.
but going into the match,
Okay.
most people would have said Taylor would have had more free points off the serve. So
Yes,
I just want,
Marcus, it
Well,
was.
I think a lot of people didn't give Tiafo a chance in this match based off of their head
you,
to head.
Really?
A lot of people did not.
you're
Who
You
were
correct.
should
these
you
people?
should have saw
Because
tennis Twitter today. Oh, Francis gonna get toe up. Francis gonna get toe up, and I'm like, I'm not too sure
I
about that.
The word he
he's
was going to get
definitely in the
drugged.
dark because I didn't see
There
any
you go,
of that.
Tobias.
Yeah, I saw that.
Drug.
The percentage on the tennis app also said 55. Yeah, 55% towards Taylor winning the match. So very few were picking Mr. Francis Tiafoe.
Interesting.
I mean,
And
but
I'm
to be
just
fair, to be very fair, Fritz holds the head-to-head 6-1. So I mean,
yes, yeah.
So to be
Right.
But I
fair,
didn't think he was gonna get toe up, like drugged
fair,
across the
fair, fair,
court.
fair. Because
and then
even in some of the losses Francis took, he said he probably should have won a couple, and they were tight. You know, they were tight.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is what Francis say. This is his house. I know that's right.
I
but
He,
mean,
he added a little more flavor to it than that, but yes.
Well, yeah.
it is funny to watch the quote unquote number one
Ooh.
American player play the fan number one.
Yeah, because I mean,
that's interesting. Yeah.
Fritz likes this court and he loves New York,
Yeah.
but I feel like New York loves Francis just that little bit of percentage more.
Well,
Like not
also,
that
Yeah.
he don't like Taylor, but he's
Well,
just
I
he's
thought
the
he
bigger
preferred
showman.
Louis. I thought
He
he
does
but
preferred
also,
Louis.
prefer Louis Armstrong, but that doesn't mean he doesn't like the New York crowd. Because I mean, usually the New York crowd that can get inside Armstrong can get inside Ash.
but
But Francis likes nighttime on Ash.
Yes, he
Fritz,
does.
yeah, yeah.
but if y'all think back to Francis's run 2 years ago, where they were 1-2, the one in
Yeah.
Americans, Francis was getting number one treatment, even though Taylor
Yes.
was number one. So I think for the vast majority of people, they view Francis as the number one then, and now they're kind of playing each other, and it looks a little different now.
Mm.
Well,
But also, just that run that Francis had gone on, Fritz wasn't really in the mix.
But he
You
was
know what I'm
top
saying?
10. Yeah, but he was top
No,
yeah.
10.
right, top 10, but he wasn't going up against an even bigger star in Carlos or whatever. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he wasn't going up against the players that
He
Francis
didn't
was
play
either.
Rafa. He didn't play
Yeah,
Rafa.
yeah. But also, the personality wise, Francis has more of a personality than Fritz does.
Well,
And
yes.
but also you're in New York, and the US Open kind of knows, you know what, he's gonna be box office. He's gonna bring in a little bit more. If we put Taylor there, it's just kind of gonna be, we don't really
Child,
know.
Clay Thompson, Francis Tiafoe, the only reason Clay Thompson is in the house tonight. He is not there to see Taylor Fritz.
Clay Thompson is there?
Yeah, Clay Thompson's there. You didn't see that?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, Clay
Sydney,
is there.
Sydney, who's also in the stands, just said if y'all could just hear it in this stadium, though, the energy is off the charts. I love that. I love that. I love
Oh,
that so much.
since
Karan, by the way,
go ahead.
Karan, you're giving us a lot of feedback when you move around because of your headphones. By the way,
Oh my bad. I need to charge my AirPods
that's okay.
so I can stop using these $5.
Oh.
Right. Like, I don't understand why they're just not being charged. But anyway,
Man,
but but you're
Well,
asking
damn,
to be on
Karima,
stage.
drag me, Portia, drag me.
But so I've had this on mute. Is the crowd heavily on Tiafoe's side, or are they giving love to Fritz as well, since they're
they're,
both?
they're
Oh, well,
doing both, but you can definitely tell that they're pro Francis.
As they should be.
right. Okay.
It's like it's it's almost like watching a Williams sister match. Like they're cheering for good points, but where in a Williams sister match, like nobody ever really was like just super excited for somebody to do really well. They're super excited
Because
when
it was a
Francis.
little awkward. Yeah, it was a little awkward.
So it's still that it gives that awkwardness because it's it's two Americans and it's significant for either one of them to win and go to the finals. So they're like, it's a win-win, whatever. However, when Francis does something worthwhile, they're like,
yeah, they're really getting behind it.
Yeah.
I wonder if y'all girl Sabrina's in the audience again this evening.
Well, no,
that's true too, Stephen. So
not Karima reading chat.
Well, I thought that's what we were supposed to be doing.
Yeah, somebody has to do it. But because Karima likes to multitask anyway.
I would buy this Frances Tiafoe kit. I would pay $45.
Yeah, it's cute. Is that how much?
Is that how much it is?
No, I know it's not $45.
Just a shirt, huh?
Just a shirt. Because the pants gonna be about another $30.
Right now.
The complete set with the headbands about $125.
Oh,
headbands. I got headbands.
Okay.
Okay, look.
I have my own headbands. I don't need.
Oh, what a forehand.
Oh Lord.
Oh
yeah,
Jesus.
What a forehand is right.
Karima, not too much, because he had a nice little forehand over into that corner, and the point should have been over. He didn't put enough. He did not put that ball away.
Once again, we're back to you've got to put things
this one right here.
But hey, let's also give credit
for making him have to hit one more shot.
Right, because Taylor was hustling. I call it for me. I'm gonna call it.
But those are the points he has to win, Tobias. He has to win those.
You are absolutely correct. No one is disagreeing there. However, I could understand why Francis was like, "Now wait a damn minute."
Mm-hmm. Like, how we get to that?
Yeah, because you ain't never.
Woo. Okay, Francis serving for this set.
Now Francis.
Down love 30.
Now Francis.
She got on a petticoat. What is happening?
Now what the fuck? Oh Jesus!
Kelsey?
What does she got on? Is that his girlfriend?
Mm-hmm.
With that black on?
No, Francis.
Oh wait, come on now, Francis. Come on.
Miles' score is like 2 seconds ahead of the actual.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's
established. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We need a first serve, though. Come on.
Oh,
come on, Francis.
Who was that next to his girlfriend in that black? Is that Taylor's mama?
Kathy May?
His Kathy May. His mom does often in the box. She's often Kathy May is crazy. I think her name actually might be Kathy, but I don't know if her middle name is May. Oh my god. Is it really Kathy May?
Yeah, for Macy's, Miles.
Tobias.
Hey.
If that's really his mama name, I'm gonna fall out.
Because I just Googled her because I was like, I want to know if his parents are still together, and they're not.
Now Google me, Shaq.
Oh, they're not. Oh.
And no, they're not. And he was her third husband, quiet as it's kept.
Oh,
but
damn. Okay, so is that Taylor Daddy? Which one is Taylor Daddy?
All right.
I'm really asking.
He's not sitting next to the mama. He's not in the box.
Kathy May, right?
Yeah.
Right, he's not sitting next to Kathy May.
No.
Melissa, you are correct. Really. Kathy May has gone under the knife quite a few times, and all have not worked out for her. Clearly.
Ooh, Karima.
Well, Bianca undressed you as well, so
facts
they all
are facts.
They
forehand.
Come on now. Way to come back after being down love 30. Come on. We couldn't
just give
say
me a
this
little.
a few years ago.
We couldn't. He was gonna say it. He was gonna say mentally.
We couldn't. Like a year ago, we couldn't.
But we could have said it 2 years ago. 2 years ago, he was good for it.
Is Jill with Jesse Pagula too?
No.
No. Why would she do that?
No. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out where this lucky brand came from for all of them.
It's an energy drink. Melissa.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how Jesse got there as well. So.
Now, Ron, look, he has an agent and shows like
Okay.
He's got an agent.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well,
I'm just trying to figure out if Jill did the same deal. That's it. I wasn't trying to be shady.
No, but I'm saying she has money. So if they have a sponsorship with like the Bills or somebody, of course, just they gonna throw just a shirt. Is what I'm saying.
Right. Okay.
Other connections.
All right. Well, let me go plug in my AirPods so that Karima can quit dragging
Hold on.
me.
All I'm saying is you didn't have them plugged in charging while you have on your $5 ear. You know what? Out of here.
First of all, these are still iPhone. Okay, these still iPhone. They cost $19 at the store. Okay,
you said $5.
they are $5. Yes, but no, because I leave my car keys in my car.
They're giving $5. So go ahead, charge.
Ron, Karima has sent you to your room to charge your headphones.
Yes, well, let me go in there because that's what Ash said. So let me take him out of timeout too.
No, who said Jill was repping Wit? Who said that, Melissa?
No, there's Melissa saying that David Witt is wearing the lucky, not Jill. But we're saying probably did the deal.
Copy that.
That's what we were saying.
I'm with you. Yeah, so 2 sets to 1. Oh, he's
Jill don't wear any merch because she reps so many players and different other ventures. She can't be crossbreeding like that.
Crossbreeding? Jeez.
Well, he is from Texas. So.
Wait, David's from Texas?
No, you.
Oh, very much so. Very much so.
Wow.
Miles, are you doing these on the fly?
Am I doing what?
Are you doing like little backgrounds on the fly, like as we speak? Are you making those?
Well, this is just a shared screen from Twitter, but yes, I am trying to find different things with my background. Yes.
All right. So, what do we think is happening in this fourth? Is this the potential final set here?
It is. But game by game, even point by point, game by game, Karima.
If Francis can do what he did in this third set and get the break early, I think so, because I think the crowd would cheer him on.
Yeah.
However, if it's tight, I feel like the crowd will root for a
fifth set.
So take the crowd out. Well, not take the crowd out of it, but take Taylor's fans out of it.
Yeah. I mean, it's still been a competitive match. Like this hasn't been easy. So,
right. A couple of critical points. The points that Francis usually loses in this matchup, he's actually winning tonight so far, for the most part, except for that second set.
Right. So, okay.
Yeah, 6-4, 6-4. Or still tight sets, but I do like that he served it out.
Yes.
That should give him some confidence going into the next set. He's also been hitting. I feel like he's hit his serve harder and placed it better again in this match. Like I don't think he maybe hit 130 in the earlier rounds, but I don't think he's hit 135 in the earlier rounds like he did, I think, twice already tonight.
Okay. Yeah, C&J, I'm with you. Like we've all had a long week. It's been really crazy, but yeah. So let's see if he can do it. Oh yeah, because if he go ahead and knock this out, I can go get as Miles said, a nice little drink. Look, I'm hungry and I don't even know what I want to eat right now.
I'm also very hungry.
Looking real Domino's-ish because they're gonna be open and it's gonna be quick. You said Domino's? You're doing Domino's? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, okay. And what do you usually get from Domino's? So thin crust, pepperoni, banana peppers.
Thin crust, yikes. Okay.
I'm not a big bread person. Give me some
Okay.
rice, give me some potatoes, gravy. Again, Texas.
Well, that's why I figured also Texas that would be a bread type of deal, the hardiness of everything. But clearly, no, you're a thin cruster. Look at that.
Yeah. It's just that it doesn't have any sauce on it, so like unless I'll do stuffed crust, but
okay, all right. We'll get off that particular topic, but that's an interesting combination, the pepperoni and the banana peppers. You said
yes.
interesting.
That goes together very well, actually.
Well, since I don't eat pork, so
yeah.
We're fancy. We're fancy.
No, look, no pork on my fork. However, I would probably try that with just ground beef with the
I was gonna say
with the whole the saltiness and the spice of it.
As long as you like because I've tried it a couple of different times with different meats. As long as you do the red sauce and not anything else, it tends to play very well across the board.
Okay, yeah.
It's when you try to.
It's only red sauce. Like we're not switching that up. So, with jalapeno as well. Look at that.
Yes.
Chiming in. Okay.
Yes.
Jalapeno. Come on, jalapeno.
Or the hot sauce. I do like it when they do when I put the hot sauce on it. However, I just use my own hot sauce instead of having them do it.
Okay. All right.
Why is Frances Tiafoe's mom, Alfina, looking so worried? I mean, I'm sure she's stressed. Why does she look exactly like that? What has happened on the court?
She's probably just nervous.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, that was during a point.
Yeah. Was it during a point?
Yeah, it looked like there was like a steal from yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, what happened?
Makes a lot more sense. College Park, Maryland, cheering on their little Tia.
Come on, T.
Tiafoe.
And Boris Kojo is in the box. They sure are in the box. I know that's right.
Wait, now we're adding hot honey. Okay, Melissa, she's got the whole order. Oh, there's Clay.
Okay, Melissa, look, I might have to steal that this season.
But first off, Clay ain't ever been to no U.S. Open before.
It's okay. He's there now.
Well, Karima, he also has a lot more free time right now, Karima.
Yeah.
He can take in the sights right now.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually surprised that Curry didn't take in the Open at some point because he's been on the New York tour out here. So that's why I was
I was gonna say, is he out there?
Yeah, because he was on Stephen Colbert.
Wait, why is there such a long break between sets? Is Taylor Fritz on his Iga Swiatek?
No, Francis probably changed his.
Francis changed too.
Oh, Francis left the court too? Okay.
Yeah.
I love pizza too, Melissa.
Miles, Francis goes through 18 services and 34 pairs.
Oh yeah, I know he does. I know.
I should have did the restroom break with them because now I gotta go. I'm almost done with my water, so
Amen.
How much do you drink a day?
64 ounces or more, but I try to at least hit the 64 ounces.
That's right. I'm missing a Stanley Cup. I had two. I don't know where the other one went. I just do not know. I don't know if I left it somewhere or what, but I'm very perplexed because it was the cuter color of the two. But Stanley Cup comes a dime a dozen, I guess. Whatever.
Apparently, is it really necessary to spend that kind of money on a water bottle?
One was a gift. One was a gift, and one was bestowed upon me. Let's just say that.
Bestowed. Well, Karima, that 64 is a good number to intake. I usually do that.
One billionaire, one janitor's son in the finals of the 2024 U.S. Open Finals. Fingers crossed.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's like it's still too early to call.
Yeah, it's too early to call. By the way, it's not too early to call all 850 plus of you in this stream. I do appreciate you. So if you're listening to this on YouTube or in the Twitter chat, please, like it says at the bottom ticker, go to Tuned Into Tennis on YouTube and press the subscribe button. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Small plug. Mr. Green, are you ready? Can I get a thumbs up, Mr. Green?
Ooh,
Oh,
that was a fantastic shot there.
Back from commercial break, huh, Karan?
And look, and Melissa talking about her feet is
Plug.
so behind. Okay.
I had to clean up. I cleaned up the spot properly that he peed on my floor with, because I had to go get the power of pine saw.
Well, have you freed Asher now?
Hey, that's a good cross-court forehand now, Mr. Tiafoe. That's
yes,
a good
he's been
one.
free, Karima.
Okay, because Steven was worried.
Now he was locked up. You wouldn't let him out.
Oh, absolutely. He going time. Anytime he do something he's not supposed to do.
Wait, I just said, wait, why is CNJ dragging me like I have 20 water bottles? It's just 2. I said I had 2 Stanleys, not 20.
Ooh, wow. No, he was saying that it's nice to spend if
if you got
only
it.
have that, but
like Beyonce said, if you got it, flaunt it. Mm-hmm.
But if you got 20 in the cabinet, a top falling out when you open it.
That's like a TikTok creator that just in their own niche, like Mrs. Demure, who I'm very proud of, by the way.
Who?
Mrs. Demure.
You have to break things down for Karima.
The lady, the person that created the whole demure trend on TikTok.
Yes, I did see that. I do.
Jules LeBron. She's actually really, really funny. Like outside of the demure, so if you go down a bunch of TikToks, rabbit hole. I find myself laughing when she laughs. That's how I know she's funny.
Okay, bud.
Okay. All right. Yeah, very mindful, Melissa. Very mindful.
Very mindful. Very classy.
Very mindful. Very cutesy. Very cutesy.
Not too much.
Just enough. I don't do too much like you other tennis streamers. I do just enough. Very demure, okay?
Very demure.
See, when I go on this interview,
Steven will literally never let me live. He said there's a water bottle stashed behind each shrub in the media room. He's so annoying. He's so annoying.
I believe it, Steven, though.
Okay, that was a good one.
Well, Steven, I don't know if Steven ever answered. Are the bushes to your liking, or like on each side of my shoulder right now?
Come on.
Okay. Let's see.
I must have missed a big point.
Well, it's still at 15-0, but it was still, a nice rally.
I want to see 15-30.
Miles, he stayed in it. Miles.
His backhand is being so steady tonight. Like the backhand volleys, not so much so, but the backhand cross court against Taylor's
down the line.
Keep that up.
No, shovel down the line, Tobias.
Yeah,
beautiful.
He kind of bunts that backhand, but he's swinging tonight.
Here come one down the line for you.
Karima. But that was into the body, Karima. Into the body. It was into the body.
He got his name on his Evian bottles. I know that's right, Big Fo.
He got his name on what bottles?
His Evian.
Who?
Evian. And that's how I say it. And I don't care what any of you three individuals got to say. Evian.
Parlez-vous français? Evian?
We're gonna let the Midwesterner.
Yeah, I actually don't really care for Evian water that much. Fiji is where it's at. Fiji. If I'm really trying to be up there, Fiji is good. Evian's a little thick. I don't know how to describe that. But
Fiji water is expensive.
But I know. But if I have it, if I have it and I just care that much to quench my thirst in that way, I'll get Fiji. But also like just normal run-of-the-mill, normal run-of-the-mill, smart water, Essentia, and core water are my three.
I love me some core. Oh
yeah,
I will.
Core, smart, and Essentia are my top 3. Yep, Mallory knows. Essentia is where it's at. Essentia, and Melissa knows I like smart water too. Yeah, Fiji is definitely better than Evian. Sorry, Evian is thick. I don't. The times I've drank it, I'm like, why is this so thick?
You sound like Wendy.
Oh, she passed away.
Oh.
She said that all in one breath. She was, oh, she passed away. Well, MC Light.
Oh.
Oh.
That was a good hold for Taylor.
It was. I like Taylor's racket color, by the way. I like both of their racket colors, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, Derek, he's not one that keeps an area organized at all.
that player's area is just so disorganized. It makes no sense.
Yeah. But Melissa also said that Tiafoe is sponsored by.
Yes, he has a whole commercial.
Mhm.
So there's that, which is why he will have his name on it. So
I know that's right.
Y'all know who
I know that's right. Gio.
yes, we say Tarjay C&J. At least I do.
Oh, it's Tarjay.
With the good music and the quiet people.
Okay, Tarjay is very classy. It's very demure.
Very demure. It's very demure.
Frances Tiafoe, Evian Battle say Big Four on him. I don't know if I've ever seen something tougher in the tennis world.
His hoodie that he didn't put on sale that I'm still pissed about was tougher.
Not his hoodie. Not his hoodie.
Yeah, it said friend of foe on it, and it had foe circled because his last name is foe. Yeah.
Yeah.
She gonna get toe up tomorrow.
Who? Pagula?
Yes.
I mean, you
I don't
probably
think
thought
so.
she was gonna get toe up last, but
She was on the way to get tore up.
I mean, she was on the way, but actually, after that second set, I said, move over about to flop. So,
Coron, who do you think is the better player currently right now between Jess and Emma?
Emma Navarro?
Yes, Coron.
I thought about to say Raducanu. I was about to say,
Maybe didn't make it out of the first round.
I was about to say, Tobias, what are we doing here?
Didn't make it out of the first round.
I think Jess is the better player right now. Okay. It could change in a year.
It could be a better match.
Well, sure, okay.
Look, Jess probably got one shot, so she need to.
Just about one. Yeah, she gonna get each time.
Forever. She need to etch her name in the history books.
Okay, well, she gonna be handling that little dish that they hand out to the semifinal to the finalists, and go ahead.
She won't be
and watch the Buffalo Bills play their game.
Well, then she won't be in the history books. In order to be in the history books, she needs to win because she'll be the first 9.
She'll be in the history books of tuning into tennis, and that she made a U.S. Open final.
Look, in order to make history, which would be being the first non-African American woman to win a slam in over 20 some odd years, she needs to win.
Wait, who?
Well, I guess Sophia technically can. I forget about Kim's Australian Open. I'm sorry.
A lot of people do. It's okay. Who got us in the bathroom? Does Karima have us in the bathroom? I think she does. Let me mute that mic.
She's in the bathroom tinkling, and we hear it. Very not classy.
Not demure. Not demure.
I forgot about good old Sophia. But never mind. Just
why are you thinking about Sophia?
I wasn't thrilled with Sophia Kennan's run at the time it happened because she beat some players that I actually wanted to kind of see lift the major trophy. I wanted to see what Muguruza winning against a non-Williams sister would look like, but of course she didn't bring her best. I mean, it would have been nice. And then she beat Coco Gauff along the way too, and I wasn't really fond of that. But in hindsight, she really did play amazing tennis. I just hate that she couldn't sustain it for more than that season because she's just kind of been MIA since then, you know?
Well, I don't think that's technically her fault.
Well, I mean, everybody has, obstacles and stuff. It's not necessarily their fault, but the tennis is not tennis since Australia 2020, and we are almost at Australia 2025. So,
I feel like
Jesus. Okay, pause.
She's a rhythm player. We had COVID, right? Like, so she couldn't go on her run. Like, in theory, technically, if it was a regular year, she won
6 matches at the October Roland Garros, so she found it together then.
Right, but that's still in the same year.
Mm-hmm.
but she still had that break. I'm saying if she would have played it through, she would have technically won 13 matches in a row at majors. I think it's a real player that once she sat down with them injuries and her season was broken up, because she didn't do great at the U.S. Open either. Like it took her a minute to find it again for the October French Open. Then it helped that she injured and she don't look at the ball when she serves. So, a lot of factors are there, Mike.
All right, Frances, this is your chance.
They literally put the players box on those corners, and you got people in my mentions talking about there should be no coaching during the match. Why you got them so close then? What are they there for?
Somebody said Jack Draper's coach was talking too much. And I like,
what are you
like?
what
like
is your
his coaches.
Why do we encourage these professional athletes to get the best coaches, and then when they have the best coaches, expect all of the dynamics that they've built off the court to not come in the heat of the battle? It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
Only in tennis do we do such a thing.
And then their excuse is, oh, we want to see them figure it out on their own. Even if you go beyond the scope of just them playing that match with no coaches, the coach and the team that they pay helped them set up the strategy that they're using. So it wasn't just themselves. Like even at the beginning, it wasn't just. I just hate that whole tennis period. This is our sport. We were supposed to figure it out on our own. Shut up. Hate that.
Again, coaches coach. That's what they're supposed to do.
Literally.
Coaches do that in every other sport besides tennis.
In tennis matches, like in the tennis tour, the coach's salary is coming from the player that wins the most. Like it's not some front office like the Lakers or the Celtics that is paying the coach. It's come from the actual athlete's pockets.
The Warriors.
I'm just saying there's a different administrative setup to how these coaches get paid,
Right. They don't have a Karima back there pushing out the checks.
And like Steven said, Pam Shriver, the great Pam Shriver said, you literally can't hear anything. Pam Shriver is a great analyst, and I appreciate her opinion. Pam Shriver said you literally can't hear anything from your box unless you're standing right under it looking up. So there's that.
Oh, God, Frances. Yeah, she's a great analyst. Pam the Great was a lot for me.
Mm-hmm. She has double figures in slams.
Did it hit the frame? Yeah. He framed it. I'm like, the way that ball came off, he framed that sucker.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
Hey, shout out to Serena.
Yeah.
No, we did not say that's Nina. We did not bring her in here.
She has said yeah before. She has said yeah.
Thank you. After Nina was out there, yeah. And then Serena missed the ball. Serena said, yeah. I was like, girl, you so disrespectful.
I couldn't stand
please subscribe, hit the like button, and hit notification bell. I know that's right.
Yeah, Vesnina was not my favorite Russian at all.
Vesnina, I don't fuck with
I was so mad at her at Indian Wells 2017. I was like, girl, go
Did
away.
all that.
Go away. Go away.
And that's when I started hating Joe Conta too. Oof. Around that time.
Remember when Conta beat Serena Love in Love? Woo!
Woo! Jesus, was that?
I don't remember
San
any
Jose?
of that. No,
I don't, and I don't want you to try to make.
No, but Serena had got some news that day about. Yeah. So Serena wasn't even in the right headspace. I don't count that as a loss, but she did do it.
I don't recall what y'all are talking about, and that's okay.
It was in San Jose.
Karan, leave it where it's at.
I think we got it, Karan.
Karan, leave it where it's at.
But was it there?
Karan, leave it where it's at.
I'm asking Miles, the historian.
Away Apollo with that. Away from me, Apollo.
Yeah, Karan, away from me with that.
But damn.
I don't want it. Let me pull up this phone and
it's in my head because Venus lots of soccer there.
And you just steady like to pick it.
I just need to know the tournament name is bugging me.
Do you not have a desktop or a laptop? So
Yes, but I feel like it should just pop up like that.
mm-mm, 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 mm-mm.
The court is all in my face.
We just keep it there. When it comes to you, keep it in your heart, okay? In your
Not
heart.
keep it in your heart.
Mm-hmm. So that's where I wanted to stay.
The world's healthiest sport. I know that's right. Not pickleball. Do you think pickleball will ever be able to build an Arthur Ashe Stadium?
Why would they? Y'all we can make room. Who's coming to see that?
Oh, I know that's right, Tobias.
You see what Donald Young did? He had to come back home and get a real
Yeah.
chair.
Well, yes.
I'm just saying.
You think why isn't Chris Fowler going to go commentate Michigan versus Texas tomorrow?
You said he is or he is not.
He is not, and I know it's because of the U.S. Open, but I would prefer him to go do it for college, so I didn't have to hear him on the tennis channel. Because I'm not gonna watch that Michigan match.
But you're not a Wolverine, so it doesn't matter.
Absolutely not. I mean, the Spartans gonna get towed up tomorrow by Maryland, so.
So it's just gonna be a tough day for that stadium. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, well, yes, it's gonna be a tough day for the Spartan fans. I mean, it's gonna be a tough season for the Spartans fans anyway. They suck. Go
Some
green.
kind of way I want Francis to get like a double break in this set just for added insurance because things can get tight if he has to serve it out.
Now, Miles, can we get the break first before we
I
go?
know, but I would really like for my sanity a double break actually.
Not the fat phobic comment
I
towards
would love
mine.
for Francis to win in straight sets, but again,
There
Right,
was a
here we
fat.
are. But
Okay, I know what that
also
means.
a double break, like he's gotta listen.
right?
He's gotta hold his serve. Let's
Let's
get
get
that
the break first. Let's get the break.
Yeah.
That's all. Like you said, Miles, point by point. Let's just get the
Mm-hmm.
break.
And he already jumping talk about double break. That would be so awesome.
Oh, Francis.
I just want the baby to get across the finish line. That's it.
See what we're saying?
Well, me too. But like when we have overheads like that, we should be putting them away. We should not be giving Taylor Fritz a chance to hit them back.
But
Out there looking like Novak with an overhead.
I don't think anybody looks that bad.
Oh,
Which stranger enough like that, you would think after 20 years on tour, you would do something about that.
Listen, he's won a lot. And
he's the
it's like
he's a
listen.
self-proclaimed GOAT. So I mean, guess there's no technicality wrong in his game, Tobias.
I mean,
So.
but all players have weaknesses in their game. Serena, the female GOAT, we all know volume was not her strong suit. I mean, it is what it is.
Come on!
Her and these top spin two-handed volleys at the net were not great, but yet she won 23 times.
That was a nice forehand shot. Oh, you see
And a
that
nice
spin on that ball?
elongated grunt like his auntie.
I really like this shade of purple. I need that kit. I do.
It's very Rafa. It's very Rafa.
Yes. Thank you. That's what it reminds me of. Thank you.
Because I think Rafa had the exact same color, only it was in reverse. Like it was more purple then lavender, opposed to lavender and then purple.
Novak is the GOAT. There is no denying it. Okay, Neverland.
Ooh, child. These games is going quick. I just responded to a text and already.
Have y'all got y'all some of that Beyonce alcohol that she out here selling?
Who's buying that?
No.
No, okay. I heard it's expensive, so it's out my tax bracket. So
it's definitely $90 with tax. Oh, I still have actually, but
did you just
that
say
was a great
just
surf and Fritz,
$90
by the
with
way.
tax?
Well, I mean, it is. I mean, but I mean, to be fair, a lot of liquor is $90.
Out my tax
But
bracket, low shelf child.
I can't say I'm going that low now. I ain't trying to be sick.
Yeah. Listen, I only buy tequila reposado. Okay, that's the only thing I
I know
spend my
that's
money
right.
on. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I can't be.
There's a brand called Lobos that I like that LeBron James has invested in, and it's really good.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Beyonce's brand is Sir Davis. Sir
Mm-hmm.
Davis.
Mm.
I think it's named after one of her grandparents, father's great or great one of them.
There you go, Francis. Again.
Look, yeah, run him. When you run him, good things happen.
Ooh, but that's a little jacked up slice, but okay. But he was doing the right thing. Keep running him around that court, Chad.
Keep running him. Oh.
Yeah, he could have hit that more nice, and we could probably still be in that nice rally.
I guess I don't watch Taylor Fritz enough because I definitely didn't realize he was sponsored by Boss.
The battle of the boss was happening. What, the second round? Him versus Mateo.
Yeah.
He ran down on Mateo Berrettini for some reason.
I've seen Taylor's ads. I haven't seen a Taylor ad, so I just wasn't aware. Ooh.
Yeah, that was a nice return. You saw it?
Mm-hmm.
Taylor tied, okay? That's what I'm saying, Francis.
That's what you said. You just gotta keep running him.
You have to keep running him at this point in time. He tied. He already not a good mover.
I was gonna say Taylor is very Lindsay Davenport. Let him stand.
Now, Francis, he just gave up that game too.
Mm-hmm. He does that too, where it's just like, all right. But it's like you still got a whole serve, buddy. Like it's not like you're up 4-3. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's, come on now.
And I don't like that Taylor serving first in this set. Although Morgan Riddle does look great.
Extraordinary. I love this commercial.
I said, not you had to.
I was like, you at Disney? What's happening?
That Heineken Silver commercial. Although Heineken is nasty as hell.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Madison's TJ Maxx commercial.
Well, no. I give that girl no time of mine. I pay her no mind.
I was so confused.
I like Maddie. Maddie's okay in my book.
I
would like
I'm
just Maddie.
She didn't say I'm Maddie Keys.
That's what she calls herself. So I'm gonna respect her wishes and call her Maddie.
Just Maddie.
Yeah, just Maddie. I'm not gonna try to call her a black woman, Madison.
I wonder if she's gonna have a December wedding like everybody else.
Sorry, y'all. I was trying to multitask and enjoyed this banter on Twitter with me and Caruso.
Oh, y'all are still going at it?
He is.
No, he's still tweeting you, Chad.
Mm-hmm. He said I need to go. He said I need to stop engagement farming and go for a jog because I need it.
Oh, not a job.
A jog.
Oh.
Is he trying to shame you, Miles?
He sure is. I don't feel ashamed. I know if I walk into several rooms, I'd pull more than him, so I'm not really worried.
Well, I know that's right.
Several rooms. And he's ranked outside the top 300. I don't need engagement from him. I think I'm doing okay.
Oh, that's an actual tennis player. Chad didn't even know.
Right.
I thought he was just some tennis Twitter warrior.
Right. There we go. That's why I'm not worried.
Francis, was you creating bubbles in your mouth? Like,
oh well, y'all's favorite Johnny Mac just said gargling is good for recovery. I don't know if he's being facetious or not, but
is it for real? Okay.
That's what he said. Like I said, I don't know if he was being
Creamer,
facetious.
why are we so close to the ear?
Oh, I'm reaching over, typing on my laptop.
I was like, oh Jesus.
He said, "Get into these earrings." Come on,
Okay, she said, get into the earrings, get into the ear canal, child. Learn some anatomy.
Ooh. All right.
Here we go. You got this. No, he don't.
Now, come on.
I'm rooting for the player I want to see in the finals. The first, after Andy Roddick was a black man who made a Grand Slam final, American black man. Suck on that, Donald Trump.
Okay.
Right. So, Karima, will you be Tiafoe film?
Say that one more time.
So, will you be working on the Tiafoe film, and will you be helping cast James Blake as the stunt double?
Why James Blake?
That is funny because they both got the badunkadunk.
Okay, yeah.
Well, James has always been known for that badunkadunk because he always walked with that high booty.
Well, he has scoliosis. He had scoliosis.
All right.
Oh, he has scoliosis. I did not know he has scoliosis.
Yeah, he had scoliosis and had to wear a back brace.
Yikes.
Oh.
Well, I do remember him, breaking his neck too, and that was like yikes.
Yeah.
Right. Look at them all. Okay.
I remember when he got pulled over by the police too in Connecticut.
Pulled over.
Mm-hmm.
He's just had several incidents with the North, huh? You would think the North would like his brand of black, high yellow, but I guess not. Although he is mixed, so there's that.
Okay, now go down the line with one of these. Okay, or not.
He tried it and then.
Yeah.
Derek, if the doper wins this title, it will be a stain on tennis.
Oh, it definitely will. The dope. What was his drug of choice?
I was about to say kaleidoscope, but
it was Clostebol.
Clostebol. Okay, we got Rooster Dookstat, Meldonium, and Clostebol. I know that's right.
I mean, Derek is not wrong in saying that because it is kind of just like the optics.
The optics are not good. Speaking of optics, by the way, I don't get furious when my name is misspelled, but my name is like on the screen, so it's Myles.
Who put Miles?
The Harris, but this is Harris's first stream with us. I'm pretty sure it's not a big deal, so I don't get furious. But when people reply to me on Twitter and they spell it wrong, I'm like, but my name is right there. It happens. It's okay.
Yeah,
you gotta fight through that.
I get that in emails. It's like I sent you an email, and it's in my signature.
When they spell my name Quararan. Where the extra A? Where the extra R? And like in Outlook, my name is also right there. Like,
Right, I was
Yeah.
like, why are you adding letters to that? Because
like, why are we adding all these letters? And sometimes Outlook then got very smart, and after you put "hey," it automatically put the person's name in, and you still spelling it wrong. You're rejecting Outlook suggestion. Why?
I learned in school that you're supposed to use context clues, right? And if it's on in somebody's signature or in the email that they sent you, you should probably just look around, look for it, search, up, found it, and find the
Ooh.
letter.
All right,
Francis.
Taylor said, "Listen, I'm sticking around."
Let me check
Yeah, this is gonna be a tight set. It already
Taylor,
is, but it's gonna be tight.
Taylor don't want his son to talk bad to him. That's what it is.
Oh my God.
Well, Derek, I can understand how your name gets misspelled a lot.
Why is
DREK?
that?
Because there's several ways to spell Derek.
DERRICK, DEREK.
Yep.
But if it's right there and you see it, it shouldn't
No,
be
I
misspelled.
understand. Yeah, if it's right there. But again, if you're just thinking, okay, Derek, you can go two ways. But again, like I said, it'll be in my signature and you still decide. Well, the thing that gets
The
me is
Eagles
my
literally
email,
suck.
it's what my email address is. They will take that and say, "Oh, hi, such and such," even though it's not
Can I
even
get
my
on
name.
payroll?
And that's where I'm
If
like,
I spell your
it's
name
in my
correct, can I get on
signature.
payroll?
Nope. Nope.
Krima, one day you're gonna have to quit denying me access. Okay. Maybe you are my way into the industry, okay?
What are you trying to do in the industry?
I need a little 5-second cameo, okay, so Karima can put me on her payroll, okay?
A 5-second cameo, but if you ain't saying any lines, I don't pay you. So
Okay, well all I need to say
that's
is
someone else in the department. I do not pay
She
extra.
not
said she
you
only do eyes.
not
Only
you only play stars, Kareem. I know that's right.
so, Karan, you better say order up and hit the bell.
Okay, order up.
Be like, what are they? You won't even have a name. They'll be like kitchen counter attendant one.
Right. Listen, and those are actual roles. So,
Mm,
customer number one,
Mm-hmm.
angry black guy.
Yep.
I know that's right.
Those are all, roles.
Be like, what's your credits? Oh, I was angry black man number 2
Mm-hmm.
in the film. Yes.
Yep.
I want JP Morgan Chase to get a new logo so bad.
What would
Why?
they do? What would they make it?
Cause I don't know. I'm just so tired of
What do
seeing
you
that
need
little.
to see?
I don't know.
What would they do with
I'm a banker with them, and I just want them to do something new. Like just
it?
refresh the brand, something, please.
Let's rewind. You're a banker with them?
Yes, I am. I am. I'm a banker with them.
No, 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 no. As someone who worked in the bank, no, 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 no,
Yes, I
no.
am. I'm a banker with them.
Mm-mm.
I got a part-time job, Tobias. I am a banker with them.
Oh, all
No, I'm playing. I really
right.
don't.
I was gonna say
they
because
they got my investments though, and
they
they
don't
are
do
they are my bank. I am a customer, Tobias. There you go.
There
Oh
you
my
go.
god. Oh
There
my
Mm.
you go.
god.
You're a patriot, if anything else. Okay,
Okay, they hold my funds.
and invest them as well.
There is. They need to invest a little harder.
Have you
Come
given
on,
them?
T. Come on, Tiafoe.
Derek, when you say Taylor looks way more hot tonight, are you saying hot as in sweaty or hot as in her look?
I think wet dog.
Because it's hard to tell, what this hot means here.
Not telling you.
There it is.
Yeah.
Come on. Say that again.
That's what I wanted. They're like, take it up the line. Make him move. How
Are you?
much do you think French coaches get paid to wear one patch for the duration of this match? Not one patch.
Well, they got 16 patches on their shirt, so
Derek, not Derek said both. I know that's right.
Do they have a Macy's patch on there? Because shouldn't he have a Macy's patch?
Okay, this is the kind of serving we're talking about. Let's go.
Come on, Carvana.
Sitting right next to Boris.
Okay, where is Ari? Where his wife? Where my girl?
Probably in Europe somewhere with the son.
She's so fine. Ooh, that's a fine woman.
Yeah, I know he playing like professional ball over there.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, he's playing professional
double
ball
fault.
somewhere. And the is at Sophie is at Howard.
Oh, Howard.
Mm-hmm.
Not Giselle Bryant and Kamala Harris. No, I know that's right.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Come on. Wait.
Come on, T.
Francis. Come on, Francis.
Oh, I'm so behind.
Well, dang. See, this score to mess me up. I already know he lost the point.
Exactly.
He did double faulted 2 points in a row. Absolutely not. Francis, go get you it. Well, Kramer, what you get to eat?
I just got some Taco Bell because I didn't know what I wanted. Yo quiero Taco Bell.
What you get? You get Crunchwrap Supreme?
I got a Nacho Bell Grande.
Who?
Nacho Bell Grande.
You know what it is. A mess.
Okay, Francis.
That's why I'm not looking at the score on the screen because I gotta watch this point.
Right.
Me.
Oh! About to pass out. Yes, Miles, take that score off. I can't take it. Well, damn, this one might be even more updated than everything else. Shit, that might be 2 points ahead. Oh, no. Okay. Look, Mama's like, come on, Francis. Come on, baby. We don't need another set of this.
It's one of those, it's just just hold serve. Just hold serve.
Ayan looks cute. Come on, friends.
My God.
Oh, adios, mios. What the hell are we doing?
You see, this is what we're talking about right here. It's this kind of thing. Well, they got their 5-setter like they wanted.
Why did we choose that shot to defend off a set point?
Exactly. Well, these are the things.
These are the times.
I just have to see.
I think this score is a little bit better too.
Oh yeah, it's after. Yeah, it's a little delayed. Yeah, we like that. Let me order this pizza. Charleston screaming when we got this Nacho Supreme over here.
Well, so this is for all the marbles, really. Can he do it?
If he don't, he better run into the locker room because I don't want to see you cry on court again.
Yeah, it would be kind of cool if they played a 10-point tiebreaker right now. Like right now, not the whole fifth set. Y'all, we just cracked over 1,000 people on the stream.
Yay.
Look at us.
Congrats. Good job, Miles. Look at you.
Thank you. By the way, if all 1,000 of you who are maybe just sort of kind of seeing my face for the first time or hearing my voice for the first time, welcome to Tuned Into Tennis. Karima's not helping by going through a Taco Bell bag. Welcome to Tuned Into Tennis. Please be sure before you click off this video to press subscribe if you're a tennis fan or just simply interested in becoming more aware of what's happening in tennis. I'll be able to make it fun for you. So give me a subscribe. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, and it helps the channel grow. Or if you're looking at me engage with some foolish person on Twitter, then sure, follow me for that reason too. It's all good.
All engagement is good engagement. Is that what you're trying to say?
I wouldn't necessarily say that because I try my best. I'm not always successful at this, but I do try my best to keep it above board. But you know, hey, you can't please everybody, and sometimes just existing makes people mad. So that's not a me thing. It's not a me problem. But if you're new, regardless, I'm happy to have you. Wait. Did Nick just say that the person that wins this wins the match? Well, yeah.
It's like,
well, yes.
Nick, really?
Hey, that is
commentary.
That is groundbreaking commentary. Very insightful.
I mean, how did he figure that out? One will never know.
You know, you just got to play the game, Kareem. If you play the game, you
got to play the game. You see that Ozan?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I don't feel like I'm beefing. I mean, he's gone a little further than just the tennis, but it's all good. I mean, I know if it was, I sleep well at night knowing that a lot of people that kind of get a little bit more emblazoned and bold on Twitter or online with me typically would not have that energy if we sat across from each other. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. Thank you, Lee Boiled. Miles is a better state, is a way better state the obvious commentator than Nick K. Thank you, I guess. Hey, Uncle Steve, don't throw in the towel yet. I mean, no one's broken serve yet. Fritz is up 40-love on his first serve, but Tiafoe still has a lot of room to play with. So, you know.
And we did just see Jessica come back from what, 2-love in the second set to win. So, I mean, anything is possible.
Yeah. Just one game has gone by in the fifth set. And I mean, I think there's still a lot of energy in that Arthur Ashe crowd that wants to pull Frances Tiafoe through this match. You know, they haven't sat there to allow him to kind of go down so easily without swinging. So, you know, hey, we're going to see what happens. Derek said Tiafoe might be running out of shirts.
That is very true. That is a fair assessment. Karima, since you're closest to the area, is it humid this evening?
What did you say, Tobias?
Yes, it is. But it's actually kind of cool. It's cool where I am, but it was humid there. For the center match, it was 63% humidity, so it was stifled. But I think also at night, it does cool off, but still in Ashe, it can get warm. But
body heat, other body heat.
Yeah, but Beal the third is there on site. He should be chiming in, but I don't see Sydney Beal the third in the chat.
He's headed back to the court. I think he'll hop on the stage when he's back on the court. Or back in the stadium.
not always humid, C&J. When I went on Labor Day, it wasn't humid. It was really nice, actually. So.
Oh, this is cool too. Oh, this is a cool little function.
Oh, that was wild.
And this is like real close into our faces.
Very much so.
Karima. Oh, that's funny. I like this one the best though.
Ay, ay, ay. Not Love 40.
Oh.
I'm gonna choose to be positive and say, he was down Love 3 in the first set.
He was.
That's what we're just gonna, yeah. Okay. Just hit the 3-hour mark. All right.
Wait.
What are we waiting for?
Sorry, somebody I know commented that they've been on the YouTube chat for a while. I haven't seen them comment.
Got to be more careful. But it's only 2 games. It's not a break into. What did we say earlier? It's not a break unless you
consolidate.
This is the thing here is that Taylor has momentum.
He does
now, opposed to in the first set, they were both kind of just
trading,
still trying to figure out this big stage, and so if he gets up 3-love, I think it, so Francis has to do something here. Like, he's got to get this game.
Good start. Good start.
Come on, Francis. I don't try to be spicy on Twitter, but it just happens.
Y'all didn't hear me eating.
Not too much.
Not too much, but you hear all this, Frank?
Oh my goodness gracious.
Somebody said, why can't we have anything nice? Come on, T. You got to dig in. Like, I'm not saying the rest of the season doesn't matter. Because it does, but like, it's not a slam for another 4 months.
I need him to.
We gotta.
He needs to pretend this is the semifinal.
We gotta hit it.
Cincinnati. That's what he needs to do. Pretend like this is the semifinal of Cincinnati.
Yeah, because didn't he say match points?
Yeah, he was down like 5-1. So we don't need
Why does
to.
everybody keep saying that Francis? Damn, he's down level 3. Everybody keeps saying Tiafoe's done and he's too gassed, and it's all Fritz. Didn't Francis went 5 with Ben and didn't look gassed in the 5th set at all?
And that was a daytime match.
Yeah. So.
But pressure can bring out a lot of.
Yeah, it can definitely it can bring out some stuff.
And now his mind is going like,
Mm-hmm.
if I would have just held serve here, like I could have just put this ball away, and at least we're at 5-all.
Mm-hmm.
I like my chances in a tie break, but now he just needs to focus on, let me get on the board. Let me get a game under me now, and then go from there.
Shout out, Miles. Shout out to whoever did that, because I definitely remember that episode of How to Get Away with Murder.
Wake up!
Yep.
Stay with me. Stay, Bunny.
Wake up,
Bunny. Stay with me. Oh, good television. Shout out to Shonda Rhimes.
That was Shonda Rhimes, who took a picture with Tiafoe. So
I am just so upset we didn't get that 3-way crossover we were supposed to get, but it's okay. It's okay.
And Scandal. How would you have made that work?
So there was a rumor online that what was going to happen was there's going to be some kind of outbreak in the DC area. Let's go anthrax-esque or something like that. They were going to have to call in Meredith to kind of help figure out like a pathogen or antidote. And Olivia was going to have to defend the guy accused of doing it. So that was how they were going to spend that.
Did Karima leave us, or is she just chewing?
She's chewing.
I'm chewing.
Okay. Just don't get bageled, Francis. That's quite a lot. Don't do that. Don't do
that. I just I need him to remember who he is.
Who he is, exactly.
Yeah.
Remember who you are.
Yes.
But again, it's focus. Just get this game. Oh, but not playing like a fool though. Come on, dude.
Where's Uncle Morgan Freeman when you need him? Like,
I mean,
you mean what?
Because he just lunged for that ball. He lunged for it. He did not take no split step.
Francis.
Because Fritz gonna turn around and be like, "Whose house?" Oh,
I mean, Boris Kojo and the rest of the team are standing up. Jill Smoller's rubbing her head. Francis, you gotta come on, Francis. You gotta dig in here. Come on, Francis.
Like, dude, be working my nerves.
Jill said, "I need you to do what I've seen done multiple times before. Turn it on right here."
Mm-hmm.
Take an extra piece of a banana or add some electrolytes into that water and let's get going. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on.
All right. 2 good first serves. Get mad. Get angry. A lot of the greats get mad and they play well, so get upset. One of them's commentating your match.
Kyrgios got upset and played better? Oh, John McEnroe, sorry.
Right. I said played better, not acted as a fool.
That's right. That's right, Melissa. Do something, like Michelle Obama said.
Do something.
You've got to be kidding me.
Not another break point.
Wait till you see it.
T.
There you go. Yes, throw the racket.
Break it. Tiafoe.
See, this is who we didn't want to see.
Yeah, we see him often throughout the tour. Not at the U.S. Open. Tiafoe. Shit. He didn't even go up for that one.
Can Franklin come down and talk to him? Maybe Franklin can help. Can we call a timeout and let Franklin talk to him?
It's like now this 6-1 head-to-head is looking
real 6-1-ish.
It is. But again, Taylor still has to maintain his level too. So, but Tiafoe, you got to step up.
Easy to maintain a level if you got a 4-game crush. Easy to maintain a level, or easier, not easy. If you got a 4-game cushion. Tiafoe, man. Tiafoe.
Okay, that's 2 points.
So he just needs to use
Shout out to Brianna, by the way, in the chat. Brianna says she's been watching us for damn near 3.5 hours, and I appreciate it.
So I hope we've entertained.
We appreciate you.
Yeah. We definitely appreciate it, Brianna.
I'm gonna need them also to get Taylor some new tights.
Why?
Because he keeps adjusting every 5 points.
That's an American man thing. Because I mean, Andy Roddick did it. Query did it sometimes. I mean, a lot of men do that on tour. I don't know. They just adjust. I mean, sometimes going down there. I guess I don't know.
All right.
We've seen people come back from bigger deficits, I think. So.
Yeah, 1-5. Let's go.
But like I say, he should have the belief. He literally did this.
He should. Exactly.
He's been here. He has the experience. He's been here before. Taylor hasn't. He literally just came back from a larger deficit literally 3 weeks ago.
I hope the crowd does wake him up, Mallory.
All right. Is Chris Eubank still sitting courtside or no?
You probably had to get up and stretch those long legs.
Well, they ain't went down to him. They ain't asking no questions in a while, so I just wondered if he was still there.
Yeah, they haven't. They need to be like, "What are you seeing?"
Like, what do you think happened? Why? Oh, and I guess John McEnroe was not being facetious because again, Francis is gargling again. So
what do you say?
He said like gargling helps like with nerves or something like that earlier.
Oh, okay.
And I like John can be John, so I wasn't sure if he was being for real or being facetious, but clearly, apparently that's
for real.
Yeah, okay, it's a thing.
He started gargling.
Yeah.
Look at that. You can learn something from a major champion, multiple major champions.
Yeah. Multiple disciplines as well.
Multiple.
Mm-hmm.
A lefty at that. Look at that.
Ed too, yes, Ed too. Mm-hmm. I wonder how much Emirates plane tickets are. They're probably a hefty penny.
I'm back. I'm full and
that you been full.
Yeah. I should not be eating this late, and I've got my gym class in the morning.
Is it like
it's going to be a tough day, huh?
Is it like a spin class?
No. Orange Theory. So, and it's a dry try day, the first, and it's gonna be a doozy. So,
The only thing I know about Orange Theory is you want to keep your stuff in the green. That's all I know.
well, no, you want to go into the orange and the red, but then you do want to come back down. Like when they say all out, you should be getting into that red zone. But then when you're out of that all out stage, that's when you start to bring your heart rate back down and get it level.
Hey, Anthony.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
on,
as far as quality of match, except the last maybe 10 minutes or so, the match quality has been good, I have to say. There's been some great points. There's been back and forth from them both. The crowd has looked engaged. It's just, Francis started this fifth, just took some air out of the whole thing. And he's leaking some errors too. Like that backhand he was not missing an hour ago. He wasn't missing them like that. Come on, T. Come on, T.
Boy, did that curve in? Nope. Wow.
Damn.
Exactly.
Well,
going out like this.
I still need a daiquiri. It's okay.
Maybe he's getting him right where he wants him, just like he had Hunger Room, right where he wants him.
Oh wow, that was in it. Skip. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Okay, well, the result is the same. There will be an American in the final.
Yeah.
And looking like two Richards at
that. two high inheritors.
What makes the stock doing right now? Is the stock doing well? Never.
That's why I said if he didn't get that game and Fritz goes up 3-love, he's got a different kind of momentum opposed to the first set. And he, goes up 3-love and Francis was able to get it back.
This makes me wish that it wasn't working because I can't watch him. Well, not that, but it's gonna the way that he's gonna be destroyed.
It's gonna be tough for him to accept.
Right.
Yeah,
the way
it's gonna be. I wouldn't be surprised if this kind of knocks. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it knocks him down a little bit. It would knock me down for a little bit. It honestly would. To be that close,
Again,
okay.
Because
to be that close yet so far from something he really wanted.
Oh Lord.
He just didn't have the effervescence that he had in the last set. He just didn't have the dig in, the discipline to make the shots he was making the first 3 hours. The discipline to really make the same shots he's been making for the first 3 hours of this match.
That's what Wayne Ferrer said.
I mean it's oh wow, and on an ace. Woo! Wow. Listen, I give it up to Taylor because
he played.
He could have just let it,
He could have folded
down 2-1. He could have just not,
Yeah, he could have folded, but he didn't.
He didn't.
Okay, well, that is a benediction.
Yeah, he's like, let's go. Listen, I'm not mad at you, Taylor, because They were rooting for Tiafoe, but I guess it's your house. Yep. I mean, Taylor did what he was supposed to do.
He was the more consistent.
He kept to his game plan.
He was the more consistent player, which I said in another chat. I was like, it's going to come down to, can Francis be consistent enough to use his athleticism and his touch, and for 2 sets he was almost 3 sets he was, but as they say, shoulda, couldas, and wouldas,
and didn't. So
because who knows what could have happened in the final, especially with the cloud that is hovering over Giannis. He may not have another path.
I mean, this Tiafoe, he really has to take a look at what he did, because you stop being all fancy, hitting these little numbers, getting out of points earlier than necessary.
Is he crying? No.
Yeah,
you're going to the final.
He is, and he should.
Yeah.
I mean, he should still be pleased with where he got to, because last year he wasn't in the semis last year.
He was close.
Well, he was in the quarters, so I mean,
he wasn't in the semis. Look, and he had a really not so good year coming.
Right.
Yeah. So we just started talking about him as a legitimate threat 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Right. So for him to at least get to the semis.
And he didn't have a great. Well, he shouldn't have had a great draw. Like, things kind of fell somewhat for him with Popperin beating Novak, but in theory, on paper, it shouldn't have been the way it was. But he got a win over Ben, which he had lost to Ben. So I mean, like, it's not a bad turn for him at all by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah.
However,
like, what's Fritz saying?
Ben's gonna play better.
A little bit, and Michael Russell was usually one of the most calm, cool, and collected coaches. Seems to get really into it. And hearing him kind of, give you that energy, did that also play a part in kind of turning that momentum and getting your energy level up?
And look at Chris paying attention.
A lot of these points that were being played where I felt like I wasn't really doing anything wrong. And
like a good interviewer should.
I was freaking out a little bit, and he kind of just told me to keep doing what I was doing, and kind of just accept that that's okay and keep making them do it. And I think that, it helped me just calm me down and reaffirm, I was doing the right thing. Well, you did the right thing, and you also did something else that's incredibly special. Tonight,
Chris is amazing. Chris Eubanks is really great.
In 18 years to advance to the finals.
That is an accomplishment that people have wanted for a while. He was the first American man. Yeah, no doubt. It's the first American man in almost 20 years to get to a Grand Slam final since 2009 at Wimbledon. No American flag has been in a men's singles final. Not one.
Well, to be fair, a guy from Switzerland, a Spaniard.
I mean, nobody's taking away how great the resistance has been, but they just haven't been there.
No, yeah.
Oh, look at
Chris, what is he doing?
Putting his shoulder on Taylor because he knows Taylor's getting emotional here.
Oh.
And he, gave him a good shoulder
rub.
Yeah, you got this. Like, you did it.
Well, that is his friend. That is his buddy.
Yeah, I'm sure they know a good bit about each other, So.
Derek says the U.S. drought will end Sunday.
Okay, Zarek, I like it.
He definitely has the ability to.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't get overwhelmed by the moment, it should be a good match.
It's
Chris
not
Eubanks.
the clap. Yeah, Chris Eubanks is amazing. It's not the clapping I wanted to do at the end of the day, but I am. Taylor has been on his own journey, so he deserves this moment too.
Right. And that's a good point, Miles. Because Taylor's been working. Because again, Taylor has kind of been in that same kind of just like, dude, you're not focused. Like you're like out in first round.
When are you gonna
like,
add this? When are you gonna add this layer to your game? Like,
right.
he's been a little bit more, like, his problems have not been the same as Tiafoe's. He's been a little bit more too one-dimensional. Like, the dimension that he has been great, but his ability to come to the net and stuff has improved, which is not lost on me that he finds himself in his first Grand Slam final.
Plus, we also have to think about like the family history that he has overcome at this Open. Like, his mother was top 10 and made it to the quarterfinals and never won a quarterfinal, and he was kind of in that same boat until he beat Zare. So he's exercising a lot of demons personally and for the country as well in the sport. So
yeah. I mean, he just stuck in there. He just hung around. It was like, if you stayed close, something could happen, and that's what he did.
Indeed. And at the end of the day, we have 5 American men
in the top 20. And Nakashima getting in, improving every week.
The orders the order shifted a little bit, but
and we have Americans with actual backhands. It hasn't been the case for a while.
Right.
Yes, it would be nice to have Pegula and Fritz win, Melissa. As Melissa said. Yeah.
I would like to see it for Jess. I definitely would, because
I'd like to see it for Fritz too. Like,
yeah, but I feel like Taylor's also younger, so like I feel like he has more opportunities with the way Jess's game is set up and how the rest of the girls play, and the fact that you just made it to your out of the quarters
at 30. Yeah.
I feel like it could go either way for Jess, as in, like, if she wins, I wouldn't be surprised if she went on a nice little run, because she's almost like a Wozniacki with power type of, like, she has just enough power to kind of keep the big girls at bay, but she's just enough as a backboard to frustrate them. So I could see her going on a little run, maybe, like, go deep in Australia, and she plays well on every surface, so she'll have the confidence to go further. However, he loses and gets blown out, I don't know. Plus, I don't know her personal life plans. Like, she is 30. I don't know if she's went the Sloane Steven route and is frozen eggs and wants to be a parent. Like, I don't know, but it is on her mind. That also may be playing kind of like a Jan, like an Ons. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
So it would probably behoove her to go ahead and put this one in the trophy case on Saturday.
Yeah, it's like you got to get it while the getting is good right now.
LeBeau said, I like Sabalenka, and is it bad that I don't love heiress tennis players? I mean, it can be a tough sell, but not necessarily her fault that she was born or is in association with a family that has billions.
However, in the sport like tennis, I think it matters that she obviously had the training and stuff, but she literally is still the one who had to come out here and hit the balls, right? So they couldn't buy her, because clearly, if they could have bought
her a trophy,
right? Because
her a major,
because her and Emma would have been had one if that was the case.
Okay.
So, as much as we all may, kind of turn our nose up at it, that both of them had a little head start compared to most of us, they still had to go sweat, learn the strokes, hit the balls, get to where they get. Both, because Jess is what. Let me check her live ranking. I think she'll probably be like number 4, number 3.
Yeah, but like Melissa was saying, that that most tennis players are affluent. They are.
because it's an affluent sport. It's
Right. So
cousin.
this isn't right. This isn't some, but I will say
Breaking.
that both Taylor and Jessica, they don't carry themselves like they have these millions and billions of dollars.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
And Taylor, look, Taylor was a teenage dad. Like
was
Oh my
he's
God, I
he's
forgot
been
about that.
through some
and
things. Like
married. He's married and divorced once already.
yeah,
I
like
completely forgot about that.
he hasn't just been like, oh, let me get this money up, let me just blah blah blah. Like
He ain't in the
he has
club.
a whole child
Yeah, a set like
to
he
come up
like
at this
7.
young age to and to be on
Juggling
a
other
tennis
things.
grind.
Yeah, he's been juggling other things.
Yeah, yeah.
But funny enough, fun fact.
Give it to us.
Things may work out in Jessica's favor because everything is literally the exact same as it was for Coco last year.
Yeah.
She was number 6. She got up to number 3 by winning. Jess is now currently number 3. They both played Sabalenka. Sabalenka was ranked number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they're playing in the same location. They're both Americans, playing on home soil on our thrash. I mean, the stars could align. Lightning does strike twice.
Yeah,
Lightning does strike twice. So,
and good point, Derek, that both Jess and Taylor played the Olympics and making the finals.
which is not common because Mr. Alcaraz and Mr. Djokovic seem to, and Musetti also seem to fizzle. So yeah.
But in fairness, Jess was out a little bit. She had a
For
little
6
break,
months.
so she ain't go straight on through that kind of thing. But still, point has been made. Yeah. So hey, let's see what we got. I'm rooting for Pagula to do this.
You're rooting for Fritz,
and I'm rooting for Fritz.
Yeah.
Listen. He's got a huge serve. It's like if that serve is clicking,
It's a really balanced matchup because they both have big serves, they both have big forehands, and they both have fairly powerful backhands compared to some of the rest of the tour. So it's going to be an even match. The only thing I would say that Yannick probably has over Taylor, and it's also well, I was going to say speed, like getting to ball, so bigger. So he doesn't change directions as well. Like neither one of them changes directions great. But Taylor may change direction slightly better, where Yannick is slightly faster just because he has the longer reach.
Yeah.
So we shall see on Sunday. We shall see.
We shall. All right, y'all. I think this has been a wonderful stream. Maybe not the result that we deep down wanted, but at the end of the day, we are going to witness an American man compete for a Grand Slam final in New York come Sunday. And then tomorrow we have another really, really good matchup, a repeat of the Cincinnati final from 2 weeks ago. Jessica Pegula, also an American, taking on Aryna Sabalenka. So yeah, there's a lot to look forward to in the next days in this weekend that closes out the U.S. Open and the Grand Slam season. So Karima and Tobias, thank you guys for riding with me for almost 4 hours. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys for supporting Tuned Into Tennis. If you're listening to this and you haven't supported Tuned Into Tennis, what are you waiting for? Here's your moment. Go over to YouTube and join the over 1,200 people that are watching this stream and subscribe. I mean, if all of you go from X/Twitter and go over to YouTube and subscribe, I will have met my goal for the year. So I would appreciate that. Thank you guys in the comments for rocking with me and engaging. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will see you guys on the next stream. Before I go, I'll leave you with this video, and I'll ask Tobias and Kareem if they have any parting words, because that's the nice Christian thing to do.
Amen. No, I don't.
Okay.
Just that, hey, we're looking forward to 2 great matches this weekend, and we hope that the USA prevails in both of them. And thanks again, Miles, for hosting another great stream.
I appreciate you guys. Thanks for everybody that is tuned in, clicked in, and watched. And I will talk to you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Peace.